Hey Garvin, how's it going? Just move this like that. Do this and that. And go from here. Going fine, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna get started in just a second. I'll blow my nose first though, since I just sneezed. That's good. Got my notes here. Everything else looks good. Just move this. Alright. Slide this over real quick too. Okay, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen of the viewing audience, I have created the ceremonial Shibe. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he tilt his head back. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5 the Stream Edition. Last time, we made our way through the members' floor in Sai's Palace, and actually made our way up to the high limit floor, but were unable to proceed due to Sai not perceiving us as being able to enter the courtroom in real life. So then we entered an actual courtroom in real life where she was presiding over a trial. And now we can go to the high limit floor and we can continue with her palace. But at the end of the stream last time, we maxed out the Strength Confidant, which allowed us to get special treatment with our with the twin wardens there. Where are they? They're in here somewhere. There we go. So you can check out their abilities right down here. But we can now create personas of a higher level than our current level. So we are currently level 51, and that is how I have both Barung, who is normally level 52, and the Pale Rider, who is normally level 53, because I created them using the special treatment. Now, the only downside to doing this is the fact that in doing so, like in creating personas of a higher level, you have to pay a fee. And that fee happens to be tens of thousands of yen. Just creating these two alone, I spent probably 100,000 yen. So it racks up very quickly, and the higher level the persona that you want to create, the more ridiculous it gets. So, yeah, I didn't want to push my luck too much, but I figured, you know what, these are going to be all of the personas that I use for the entire rest of Sai's Palace, so I might as well just go all out with it. We'll get them all done, and then I can demonstrate that's how special treatment works. But other than that, not too many things have changed. Sarah's body is the same as she was. Valkyrie, also the same. I got another triple down skill card by itemizing White Rider, and I put that on Set there because we have Barung to cast Masuka Kaja now, so Set is now ridiculously gun elemental. We still have Byakko, we still have, well, we now have Barung. I resummoned Ananta and Okuni Nushi. Ananta last time and Okuni Nushi this time. Not necessarily because they're halfway decent, but because if I had both of them in the party, I'll have access to every single type of damage that I would want to take care of there, so that's how that goes. Hey Jerkers, how's it going? I also found out from strengthening Horus with Queen Mab that he can inherit fire-type attacks, even though he is weak to fire, which makes no damn sense, but I suppose if he has no fire, it's fine. But point is that I had him inherit Makuga from Orlov and also Agidyne from Queen Mab, so now he's pretty ridiculous, and he's actually got most of the skills he's going to have for the rest of the entire game now. So that's fantastic. It's also why he's level 58. And then, of course, the Pale Rider, who just sort of has whatever else he's got. He also got Curse Boost, as part of his level up, so he's also pretty ridiculous. So we're stacked to the top of the tower at this point in terms of how much power and elemental damage we have, so yeah, we'll be good. Going well, that's good. Glad it's going well. But anyway, all of that out of the way. Oh, I guess I could demonstrate special treatment if I really wanted to. Yeah, you know what? I'll go in and I'll show you how much you have to pay to get special treatment. I won't fuse anything, but I will show how much it costs to fuse these sorts of things. So let's see what we can make that's like close to our level with the personas that we have. Do I need to register anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I already did.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish now choose.
So, let's see, Komokuten is below our level as it is, so now, I mean, 55 is probably okay, but, well, this will give you an idea. So, we could fuse Norn, or actually Ganesha would be another one that we could fuse. You know, I'll show it off with Garuda, since we've seen Garuda, but this is what I'm actually going to fuse at one point. I'm not sure when, but like, let's say I wanted to fuse a Garuda since I'm level 51 and he's level 52. Because it's too powerful for us.
Do you wish a fusion greater than your own power?
Igor will make an exception for us, but we have to pay thousands of yen in order to do it. So in this case it was 41,184 yen. For Barang, I think it was like 35,000-ish yen in order to do it. I'll pass on this one because I'm not actually going to fuse this one for right now. And then to fuse the Pale Rider, you can see it kind of... Excuse me, for me fusing Ganesha here.
More power than you can handle.
Actually, that's a little bit less. But yeah, the Pale Rider was like 60,000 yen for me to fuse, so it was pretty ridiculous. So, oh, that's fine, Carbon. No problem. But yeah, it stacks up and racks up pretty quickly in terms of how much you have to pay in order to do that stuff. So, yes, food is important. So now with all that out of the way, let's finally continue in the palace there. Let's go, I guess, to the members floor since we haven't been there just yet.
We've arrived. Now let's push forward, Joker.
Or rather, we haven't been to the high limit floor where I can save it just yet. I'm gonna actually refresh my chat real quick because it looks like it's doing that thing it used to do where I had to press it every time. Okay. Can I turn sideways? No, I cannot. Damn. Well, okay, I don't have it charging right now, so I could always just do this and hope to God it doesn't fall off the thing. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, but let's go upstairs
Time to go.
and see what awaits us at the high limit floor. Since we grabbed all the treasures down here already. There we go. Up to the high limit. Take me to my limits. And then, you know, further past them. Yep, looks like we can get in now instead of being blocked by that dude with the reservation thing. Something like that. The real question is, why are you moving in and out of reality, Akechi, and everybody else isn't? Strange, but whatever. Well, I mean, that's fine. You are, you know, new to this whole thing, so no big deal. Okay, yeah, let's check out the counter up here and see what they've got for some prizes. The Gambling Paradise. What kind of welcome gift? Ooh, 1,000 coins. Nice. Welp. I mean, we technically have 2 cards, don't we? But, whatever. Here's our map for the high limit floor. Oh, so there isn't another member's card. Okay. Over... Oh, up there? Yeah, I'm not so sure about this, but I suppose we don't have anywhere else to go, so we might as well check it out. I'm gonna grab these presents first, though. What was that, 250? So 250 more. Yep, 500 coins total. So there's a couple of other places that we can go here as well. I think back here, yep, is a safe
I
room.
think there's a safe room around here.
So there's that. I'm gonna just hit the safe room real quick, and then we'll go grab that item there.
I didn't know there was a safe
Oh, hey,
room.
Brohan, how's it going? This is a telemarketer phone call, so this is gonna dismissed. But how's it going, Brohan? You been away because you didn't want to be spoiled? Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up? What's going on, man? But yeah, I'm still playing this. We're almost done with the game, though. We're about a month out from the end of the game, so... Hey, the telemarketers didn't actually keep calling me. Let's see if they left a voicemail. I'll give them like a minute to see if it leaves a voicemail, because if it's a voicemail person, then it's probably not a telemarketer. Okay, it is a voicemail. Alright, technical difficulties. Hold on a moment. Let me check this out. I don't know whose phone number this is, so... Damn, man, even the telemarketers are leaving voicemails now. Oh, boy. Okay, well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, we hit the safe room. We don't need to check what they're going to say, because they're going to say basically the same thing so they would have said previously. So let's just head up here and see what they have awaiting us behind door number, I don't know, like 18, 19, something like that. There's a lot of doors in this place, obviously. There's some gray cufflinks, delayed reaction much, but that's okay. I guess, oh yeah, caused our, there's a Hirania. I guess Oya caused our, I don't even know what that top left corner, the alert level, that's what it is, to go down in the interim there. That's steel bowl. Ooh, black treasure chest.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
Open it up! Yep, we got enough lockpicks, so let's open it up and see what's inside. A bead chain and a sapphire. Alright, that's good. Bead chains will be useful by the end game there. What's with the scale? Casino Victor, huh? I don't know who this Victor guy is, but I need to give him a call and see what I can do to get through this. Scale or a bridge, huh? Maybe it's, I guess it could be. I mean, we can jump over it, so. Yes, it just might.
Yes.
So in order to get over there, we just have to lower the, well, tip the scales, I suppose. How can we tip the scales? I mean, we could consult with Robin, but I don't think he's available right now. So in order to activate the bridge, we need 100,000 coins. I mean, okay, that's only double what we had to get on the lower floor, and this is the high limit floor, so I suppose we could probably get it.
What?
Well, yeah, but you think about it, one slot machine gave us 50,000 coins, so... Yeah, that's all. We'll just win more. I mean, it's high risk, high reward, but we'll just, you know, we'll make it work. Okay, yeah, let's go check out the games on this floor then so we can see what we can play to win 100,000 coins. But first, I'm going to check out the prizes that are available. Oh, okay, I guess we can't exactly just yet until we go exploring around first. So what is this all about? So this is the battle arena. Okay. So we have to fight one-on-one for 3 rounds, and then we win money. Well, coins, but... Super Bash Brothers. Oh boy. Wonder if Super Bash Brothers Ultimate is coming out in this universe. Probably not, since it's set in 2016, so it's a couple years beforehand. Okay, so we could go in there first, or we could go to the other side and see what's behind door number 20. I don't know.
Is this?
We'll see the prizes. We'll see the prizes. So this is the House of Darkness over here. So what's in this one? Okay, so there's a maze, and there's no lights. Great. And if we reach the finish, we will finish it up. Yep, sounds good. Can I check out the prizes now? Will you let me check the prizes now, Akechi?
Joker.
Nope. Okay, then let's pick a door. I'm gonna go through the Hall of Darkness first, or the... what is it? House of Darkness, excuse me. Just to check and see what's inside. Hello. Puzzling labyrinth in the dark. It better not be Persona Q2 that you're hiding from me. So now I'm valuable to you, just because I'm giving you guys a good show, that's all. Oh, okay, so all of the VIPs are going to draft people to go do things for... That's not even fun, though. I mean, I suppose I'm not really one to talk, since they're likening it to us being horses and horse racing, and I'm not particularly fond of horse racing, but... The one and only, that's me.
You got it.
Essentially, yeah. I'll run my own horse, thank you. I don't even have a horse in my party. I got rid of Kumbanda, so can't have him be a substitute. Probably wouldn't work too well either, because he's two-legged and most horses are four-legged, so... I mean, he has arms, but you think he's going to be able to run on those stubbly xenomorph arms? I don't think so. A straightforward maze? Yeah, I don't think so. So to get into the maze, we need to spend 10,000 coins, or 1,000 coins, but if we reach the goal, we win 10,000 coins. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Yeah, let's come back later. Let's go see what the battle arena is all about first, because then maybe Akechi will let me actually look at the prizes.
The effects of cognition are low here. Is there a safe room nearby?
I can feel it.
And there's another one. They're just handing them to us like candy on this floor.
This is a safe room.
Yep. It's good though, because in here there should be basically we'll have a little checkpoint that we can go back to once we get to the end of the maze there. Hey Deadbun, how's it going? Also, it looks like there's enemies off the map over there. That's kind of funky. Huh. Well, anyway, let's go check out the battle arena as well, so that way we can see if Akechi will let me look at the prizes then. Maybe he'll let me look at them now, since I checked one of the things out. Probably not, though. He'll probably wait until you go to both places.
Now.
Yep, you got it. So here are the prizes for this floor. So we have 2,830 coins, so we would get 16, 12, 800. So we would be lower than 1,000 if we were to buy all of these prizes. Thankfully, the Golden Beam, it's a decent weapon for Akechi there, but it's not really something that I consider necessary because we use the customization option with EY there to upgrade his... Was it Sirius or Mobius? One of the two, the one that he has equipped by default. And I think it's just about as good as the Golden Beam is if you compare the two. So I'm not going to bother with that one. The Taish Charm, though, is actually pretty good, and I kind of want to grab that, so we'll get that one. And then there's the Despair Charm, which is basically just, I think it just nulls Despair. So it's not as good as the Taish Charm. What the Taish Charm is it increases your luck by 10. So it's really nice if you're looking to get critical hits. So if you're looking to knock over some treasure demons with Morgana with his Miracle Punch, equip the Taish Charm, equip the Venture Saber, you're golden. You'll be good to go. I'll grab the Despair Charm too, though, because we have the coins, 1, and 2, it can probably sell for decent money out in the real world. So But we won't grab the golden beam. We don't need it. We're good enough as we are. Just finished work and got the news England won. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I'm assuming then that you were rooting for England. I mean, that should be obvious, I would think, since you live there, so. I haven't watched soccer or European football in a long time myself. I used to play it in high school, but I was never any good at it. I did get a trophy for most improved player in senior year, though, so that was pretty nice. I'm gonna save in the safe room real quick before we go into the House of Darkness there.
We can finally rest.
But yeah, I haven't really been following the World Cup, I'll be honest with you. Not really my cup of tea. I'm kind of that way with a lot of sports, though. I usually prefer to play them rather than watch other people play them. That's just kind of the way that I am, I think. Yeah, you and me both, Haru. I'd have to take a nap after spending some time in here. Right, yeah, root for the home team, that's all it is. Of course, if I root for the home team for American football, I'm usually disappointed. Unfortunately, my home team is, they don't have the best track record. I mean, I still root for them regardless, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't really help. True, very true. But we do have healing items for exhaustion, so... Actually, no, there isn't an exhaustion status in this game. I'm thinking of Persona 4. Never mind.
What are your thoughts?
I don't need to ask how everybody is because we just got here, so we're good.
Let us be off.
So let's head inside of the House of Darkness.
Do it.
Sure, we'll see Ansem there. But maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I think I can save over the... Well, you know what? I'm going to do this just to be safe. We'll save over this one. Not that I need this save for anything, but, you know, might as well.
Now, let's get back to work.
Oh, you guys have 3 to 4 home teams and they all hate each other? Great. That sounds like a wonderful time. I'm sure that makes the World Cup a whole lot of fun to watch in a public bar then. Fists flying everywhere, man. Actually, hold on for a moment. I will be participating, but I want to check out your side room first, see if there's anything for me to steal.
Somewhere.
Nope, but apparently we can go in there. I'm gonna wait though. We'll go and tell them we're participating. Let's do this legit, so we don't arouse suspicion. Usually just say Southampton Saints. Hoorah, Southampton! And then I get mobbed off screen and the stream has to end. Okay, so pay 1,000 coins. Okay. Well, I guess we won't have to worry too much about the entrance fee again then, will we? Yeah, it is getting a little suspicious, isn't it? Well, no time like the present. Let's see what's so suspicious about it. Ah, that's what's so suspicious about it. Amnesia, the Dark Descent? Kind of. I've been fooled! Trying to bamboozle me. True, very true. Gee, I wonder how we can take a look at the walls and the enemies and see them without actually being able to see them.
Somewhere.
Not so fast. We have third eye. So basically I'm gonna hold this like down the entire time, but yeah, so you can look at where the enemies are, you can look at where the items are, the walls and everything like that, and it makes it a little bit easier to get through here if you do that. So what have you missed so far in this stream? Not too much. Last time we continued through Sai's Palace, we went through the members floor, and we got blocked at the high limit floor, but now we're on the high limit floor and we're just moving right along. Let's test out Set and see how much one-shot kill does. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can kill this Norn before she gets a turn so she fully heals herself. But yeah, Cripple does pretty good things to the amount of damage that Set has there. So that'll make things a little easier. You caught up with the members floor with some good old cheating. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what we did. Cheated our way to the top of the system. It's okay though, because Sai was trying to cheat us, so you know. That's not fair. I'm the only one who's allowed to cheat around here.
I can feel it.
Hide over here.
I can see it.
See, I'm gonna probably have this held down for most of this, so sorry if it's kind of annoying, the little sound effect that it makes in the background. Let me top ourselves off. You never know around these parts, because some of the enemies around here can get kind of nasty, so I'd rather be prepared beforehand. Oh, I'm actually ahead of Akechi now. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I'm in the party all the time, and I haven't had Akechi in the party that much in here, so... It's okay, though. He'll get his time to shine. Definitely bringing him for the boss fight, so that'll be good.
I can feel it.
Nothing this way, so let's just continue this way. Whoa.
Locked on. Awaiting your command.
That could have been bad, huh?
I'll reveal your
I gotcha! Okay, and here's another new enemy. This is Rangda. Now, this one I'd actually like to recruit one of them. They are, basically, these ones repel physical attacks, so don't use those on them. You can't just spam triple down or swift strike like you used to, because you'll kill yourself. So, don't do that. But let's test out our new dude, Barong. Or Barong, as he would say that. Almost appropriate, considering Rangda is Barong's eternal rival. But let's use Maziodyne on them. There we go. See if I can get one of them to join my cause. Give me the goods. Well, I don't need the goods. I just need you to either join or die. Yeah, you can fight Rangdas in this room as you're going through the maze. So I'll probably try to recruit one whenever we find them. But they're weak to electricity, so it'll be good. Of course, the problem that we're going to run into eventually here is that with Maziodyne being such a high SP cost, we'll probably not have very much SP left over before long. So we got to be a little careful with our SP consumption. But the area isn't that long, the areas that we have to go through here. It's just this and then the battle arena. So if we have to use a few of those carrots that restore all of our SP, that's perfectly fine. We're going to get more of those anyway, so... Now, I think you got to pay a little bit of attention to the walls around here, because sometimes you'll see a doorway in them. I don't know if you can see it like right out, but I think I'm going back to the entrance, right? Yeah, I got turned around. Whoops. Yeah, occasionally you'll see a doorway that you can go through, and sometimes I get mixed up with the doorways because sometimes I think they're a little hard to see. So they managed to bamboozle me without me even knowing it. I don't think there's anything in this room right now. Definitely a dude back there somewhere, but I think they're behind some of this other stuff. Are these just people who have not been able to get out of the maze? That kind of sucks. Wow. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, they're here somewhere. Probably behind this locked door, huh? Yeah.
This has to be a joke.
Well, there are no shadows around here, so thankfully they won't, you know. You sure about that? Yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just put this in here and not have another way out of here. But, I mean, other than the locked door, can't give up just yet because there's a crawl space. Yep, so let's head on in through the crawl space. Looks like somebody else is already headed through here, though, because they pulled the grate off, so... Yeah, let's head inside. See what we can find out here. There's probably some enemies out there, though. Gotta be a little careful. Ah, there we go. Enemy down there. I could probably jump down and, like, hide down here. Hold on. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Gotcha! I better get back, though, because there might be shadows up ahead, and I don't want to deal with them right now. You know what I could deal with? Bullet hail! If only Ryuji was in the party, then I could totally deal with this my own way. Actually, I could do that. Because I don't want to kill the Rangda, basically, because if I have a chance to recruit it, I would prefer to.
The enemy's weak to ice.
So here's what we'll do. Who gets the next turn? Makoto? Okay. So let's pull Makoto out and put Ryuji in. Real quick. Step up, Ryuji. Show him what you've got. Give her a Zionga. Hopefully this won't kill. Yeah, cool. And then we'll pass over to Saizo, have him switch over to Byakko, and slam the Kumbanda out of existence. Because Bufudyne is powerful! Especially with Ice Boost, man. Look at that damage! It's beautiful. Actually, I could test out Warning Shot while I'm doing this, so here's an idea. Let's see if we can negotiate with her. What was her thing? Gloomy? Okay. Let's give this a shot. Well, apparently they're not very good parents because they just sent me away from town because they can't deal with my bullshit. Yeah, leave my parents out of this, you witch! Playing pranks, huh? Let me answer your question with an action. Oh, well, that didn't work. It does work sometimes. Like, instead of making them run away, it will actually force them to negotiate. But I think it only works on certain enemies. Like, it may only work on enemies where they're, like, irritable or certain personalities. I think it works better. My favorite elemental? Out of all of them, I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite. Let me look at all of them so that I can kind of give you a better answer. Probably out of all of the elements, I honestly think I like psionic damage the best. It's just so trippy, man. I mean, out of all of them, I can tell you the one that's most effective in terms of like end game stuff. It's light elemental attacks because of Koh-i-Noor existing, and then Bless Amp being a thing, and it totally snowballs out of control before long. But yeah, in terms of my favorite, it just sort of depends. Open this up. Ooh, a treasure.
Let's open it.
Anything behind there? Nope. Now let's see what's inside. A Balm of Life. All right, cool. Now let's see about moving forward. Hopefully not inviting too much danger our way, because there are some enemies. It's kind of disorienting though, this area. Like even with Third Eye, it's sort of weird and funky to like move around in this area because it's really difficult to tell where you've been and where you're going, you know what I mean? That being said, there is that right at the end of the maze right there, so I think we're almost there.
I can feel it.
Let's get in the shadows though here because there's probably going to be an enemy running up. And of course, but even though we can't see in this area, the shadows totally can see everything because, well, they live here, so, you know, they've got kind of the nocturnal gaze advantage. Ah, another Norn. Okay. Well, we don't really have... I mean, we could use one-shot kill, but... Let me just use Swift Strike. That should work. We'll just spam that. Ryuji's in the party too, so might as well. That'll work. And while we're at it, let's do 3 hits for everyone! Damn, that didn't work. Okay, well, she's probably going to heal herself, but just in case she decides to whack Ryuji upside the head with some... Well, actually, no, I think I can kill her with Agidyne. Let's find out. Yep, cool. But yeah, Norn's not weak to anything, so if you're going to use anything on her, it's probably best to use status, and I probably should since, you know, I have access to both Ambient Aid and Ailment Boost right now because of the flu season. But,
piece of cake.
Yeah, there's that. I want to say there's a way to get into the other, like through that locked door, though. I just don't remember what it is. Maybe this is it. Wow. I saw the enemy right at the other side of the door. Just then. So where is that enemy? Okay, straight ahead of us. Where'd you go? Ah, there you are. But I think this leads around to that locked door. So let's have a look, shall we? 3 Rangas, huh? Okay, I can deal with this. I think though I would rather have Ryuji do this, so I think I'm just gonna guard, honestly. And that should work, because that way he can kind of knock them all down without doing huge damage to them, without huge waste to my SP. Okay, well, he got 2 of them. So, let's pass over here, get Barang out here, and we'll do some damage to the other one. Just do a regular Zeodyne, I think that should work okay. Might kill her, too. Eh, not quite, but close. Okay, well, I would rather have her join my cause, but if she doesn't join, I'm just gonna do this, because I think with the gloomy personality, warning shot might not work out for her. So let's just do that, because that'll work. We're level 52, a little bit ahead of Akechi, like I said. So now if I decided that I wanted to, I could have waited until now to make Barang there, but it's okay.
Okay.
They didn't stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
Well, there might be a strong enemy somewhere around these corners here. Looks like the strong enemy is behind me. Oh, no, it's ahead of me, so it's through this door.
I can feel it.
Where are we now? Maybe there's a treasure chest over here. Well, there's at least whatever that is.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, well, I auto-killed it, okay, but I gotta get rid of that Kumanda because it's not...
Focus.
It's not my Kumanda, so... Gotta hold on to my own before I accidentally register him. There we go. Once we get a Rangda, though, I'll keep the Rangda because it's gonna be useful. And treasure chest over here.
Chest. It's fun time.
Alright, cool. What's in this one? A fortress belt. Okay, what does that do? Let's check out the Taish charm as well while we're at it here. But yeah, there's the Feng Shui charm that we got earlier. Taish charm, a lot better. Luck plus 10. Much, much better. There's the Despair charm for Null Despair. Where is that one? Oh, there's the fortress belt. So endurance plus 3. It's okay. We can sell it for some good money, probably. That's that, so let's see if we can go all the way back around and figure our way back through the maze to get to that other door. It's over there. I don't know if you can unlock that locked door. Probably, but it's not that necessary. We could just find the crawl space again. Like, go up there, you know?
Focus. Focus. I can feel it.
Nope, that door's open.
It's
Now
somewhere.
over here.
I can feel it.
Perhaps through this door.
Focus.
Anybody home? No. What about up here?
I can see it.
Ah, another crawl space. Okay. Well, let's see what's over here first, and then we'll check it out. Because there's... Okay, so this is probably the way forward right here. Unless it's also locked. Okay, so this one's locked too, so we gotta find a way around for this one as well. So let's go to the other side of the maze, probably through this crawl space, and then we can see if we can move on through.
Something.
It's probably gonna be another wow. Man, it's dark in here.
I can see it.
Can the enemies see me up here? Probably not, since I'm like right on top of them. Hello? Mario! Nope, not over there. Probably around the other side. Oh, I got turned around, that's why. Hold on. Pardon me, technical difficulties. Nope, that's... Ah, here we go.
I can feel it.
Yeah, the third eye doesn't really help inside of the
Focus.
these things. Wow.
I'll reveal your true form.
Third eye doesn't really help inside of those areas. It'd be nice if it lit it up a little bit, but that's okay.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Ryuji, same thing as usual. I'll do the Bufu, you do the Zeo.
Go down.
Smack him up. Yeah, killed him without a boost. Damn.
Do it.
Tag on in, Ryuji.
Let's go.
There you go.
You sure showed me. Stand still.
And Touch and Go gave him Tsukakaja, so that made that a little bit easier to hit them. Man, all they want to do is give me the goods. I don't want your goods, Vexen!
That's all she wrote.
It's okay, one of them will join my cause, hopefully. I mean, I can always fuse it later if I don't get one, so... And Akechi leveled up now as well. He's getting fairly close to getting some Marikarm, so that'll help out. Anything through there? No.
I have something.
There's another door.
I have something.
Over here. Where's this one lead?
I can feel it.
To another completely different part of the maze. And this one... Okay, this one is openable. Okay. And I can open out into here. I think before we go through here... Okay, so we made it through there. Yeah, I don't think that's the end of it. There's a locked treasure chest down there. But let's go see what the rest of the maze has to offer. See if the enemy respawned over here too.
Focus.
Nope, not yet. Good. That's good. And we'll go this way. So it looks like there's one more enemy in this maze. So... And then maybe once we get through this enemy, we'll find the locked door.
Aim carefully.
Show me your true
Got it.
form.
Don't even have to aim, man. Just mash the X button. Oh, Norn.
Persona.
Oh, you.
Valkyrie. Go down.
Spam the physicals. There we go.
Persona.
Just don't miss on the physicals and we'll be fine. There we go.
You did great, Noir.
You hate mazes in-game and in real life. Yeah, I can understand. I sympathize. I don't hate them necessarily, but I don't think that I've ever really gotten seriously lost in a maze, like in real life. So, or, well, maybe in a video game I think I have once or twice, but it's never been like a huge deal, you know?
I can feel it.
Nothing I can't handle anyway. Anything that way? Oh, another door. Whoa.
It's somewhere.
Don't know what happened there. Let's see what's through this door. Ah, another
We
treasure
found a
chest.
treasure chest. Should we take what's inside?
Yep, let's see. They do tend to drag in games, that is true. That is true. Okay, well, we got a model gun out of that one, so that's good. If you need another one, there you go. I didn't know that there would be a model gun there. That's why I already got 3 in the real world from those Mothman trophies. And this must be that door. Yep. So now the door that was locked is no longer locked.
I can see it.
So you can go all the way back here if you want to, but I'm good.
I can see it.
I got enough SP. We'll make it through. If I can remember how to get back through here. That is kind of important. Ah, here we go. Almost there. Go back through here, turn around this way, and there it is. It's kind of unfortunate, though, that Third Eye doesn't highlight the entrances that are lit up like that. It sort of forces you to take your third eye off for a minute, and it's kind of counterintuitive, because you would think, hey, you know, I should probably have it on for the entirety of this area, but, you know. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry, Dudbun. That's not really that's not a good thing. I definitely understand, then, how you feel about mazes if that was the case.
Oh.
Well, we got enough lockpicks. Let's unlock this one. A morose collar, a topaz, and a magic ointment. Okay, what does the morose collar do? Probably not as good as the measure collar because of the lack of... I mean, it's better on the defense and evasion and resist rage. Well, that's okay in this area because the Kumbandas can use wage war on you, but I like the luck from the measure collar a little bit better, I think. Speaking of which, since we're fighting Norns in here, I'm probably gonna swap Morgana into the party. Let's just do that. There we go. We'll just have the guys do things for now. Of course, that might be kind of suicidal considering there's Rangdas and stuff, and everybody's a physical attacker. But we'll be fine.
See it.
I'll make do. Or actually, here's another thought. I just had Ryuji in the party for a little bit, so that means Yusuke's a little behind him, right? 69, 62. So we'll take him out of the party. Put Akechi in the party. There we go. Now we're a little more balanced.
Focus.
And let's unlock this door, too. I don't think I'm going to go back through this way, but, you know, might as well. Not a fun day at all? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Never been to a hedge maze, so you wouldn't know how it feels. Yeah. I imagine it's not a good feeling. I've been in a hedge maze, but I've never gotten lost in it. you know, probably because we pretty much, I think I've only gone like once or twice, and we mostly hung around the entrance to the whole thing. Like and I mean, really, it was like, it wasn't a hedge maze, it was a corn maze. So if you got lost in it, you just walk through the corn and you're fine, you know? So it's kind of creepy, but yeah, it's not as bad as the hedge maze, because if you're lost in a hedge maze, you can't exactly walk through the hedge maze, so. Oh, well, is that the same guy that was at the entrance? How did he teleport over here? Yeah. Why? Okay, so I guess we gotta find another way around then, since they've blocked our path there. That's no good. Let's check it out. Can't do anything with it. But it seems that we have a little bit of a pathway that leads around there, so we'll check that out. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, it could be memory, or it could be, you know, something else. It doesn't matter. The point is that you got lost in it, and that's no fun, so. And this door is locked as well. How can we find a way around that? Ah, here we go. This'll work. What's in this room now? Oh, it's another one of those back rooms. Okay, that's fine. So, more sapphires. Nice. I can't jump up there. There's definitely a guard that's going to be coming my way in a moment, so let's just hang around for them to come back this way. Someone called security on us, Akechi! Security! Oh good, you came. I have a serious problem. You're still alive. Okay, so I have to do the Zeo damage in this case, but Yusuke can do the ice damage, so that's fine. Barung, do your thing. Yeah, that's a little bit less than we would otherwise, and we'll probably hit because we have Tsukikaja, so yeah. There we go. Pass it along to Yusuke, let him Bufula the Kumbanda, and then we'll go from there. Crush them, Kamususano! Money? No, I don't need your money either. It's probably old money, so it's probably worth something, but nah. And the curtain falls. Hey, not bad on the experience there. But yeah, don't leave that encounter to do its own thing. Like, don't leave that to its own devices, because they will destroy you because of Wage War if you're not careful. Especially if you have powerful physical attackers in your party like Yusuke, Ryuji. If you have Morgana in the party because of Miracle Punch. It's all kinds of bad. So just don't let it happen. That's the basic gist of that fight. Kill them before they kill you. That's just about it. Well, we can probably get down there if we go this way, too. So I'll check this out first, and then we'll go from there. Anybody there? Anybody home? No, apparently not.
I have something.
It's a red shadow, though, so that means they're probably kind of tricky. Let's find out just how tricky.
There's a shadow.
Yep, I see it. I guess we could go up here, too. And then, like, jump down on them from above. Death from above. Jump up here. Oh, they're going somewhere else. Okay. Looks like we've got a little bit of the hallway lit up now on our map there too, so. Okay. Oop, they're coming back this way. Hold on. Let's get in cover before they see me. And I guess you could jump up over there as well. You can see there's those little boxes down the hallway there, so we'll check it out. But first, we have a small obstacle in our way. Yep, let's go. Oh, here's another new enemy. So this is Scotty, and that's why this was a red enemy, because she's level 55. That's pretty crazy. Scotty is not weak to anything in particular, and she's basically like the Skahak enemies that you fought back in Okumura's palace. So she's a little difficult to deal with, but we'll figure it out. Probably my best bet is to try to inflict, like, I think Forget would be the best status to try to inflict on her, so let's give that a shot. Nope, not a whole lot there. Okay, well, now our best bet is probably to try to knock her down. Megaton Raid's got decent crit chance, right? Well, that did some good damage. So probably the best way to deal with her would just be to knock her over if you can with like Miracle Punch or something like that, or to get a status on her, but we'll be fine. Let's get Masuka Kaja up though, just so that I have a little bit of extra evasion. And then Miracle Punch a go-go. Yeah, nice Morgana.
Not bad, Mona. Give it up.
I'm actually thinking I might just pass it over to Yusuke and let him do this, because I don't know if the all-out attack will kill her. Or we could do this. That might actually be better. It'd be easier than trying to deal with her. Let's try this. Join my cause, Vexen! Or is it Vixen? I don't know. I don't know my words. Hey John, how's it going? No, you have not missed the new project announcement just yet. No, I was just waiting for it to get a little bit more populated in here so that I could make the announcement. I think this is probably got... I mean, Conker's not here, but I can probably just give it to him at the end of the stream. Since there's enough people in here, let me just finish this fight real quick, and then I'll pause it and I'll talk about it. But yeah, you don't want to leave Scotty to her own devices. She's got some really powerful ice magic, and it just gets all kinds of bad if you do, so... Take care of her, or take her, and then you'll be fine. A new announcement, yes. So, but probably the same way you deal with Norn is enough of a way to deal with Scotty if you're going to deal with her. So I'll just keep that in mind for next time. Because there's another enemy down the hallway, and how much you want to bet it's probably a Scotty. Okay, so, new project announcement. I am going to type a link in the chat on Twitch right now, so that you guys can check out the little side project that I was working on over the weekend. I kind of mentioned it in what it was the last time. Not the last time, not last stream, but a couple of streams ago I mentioned what it was. But this is the link to invite you to our new Discord server, the Chromatic server. So feel free to check that out. I've got I feel like the stuff that I have in there is probably good enough to start with, but there's plenty of different amenities to take a look at in there. There's some stuff for my stream schedule, there's stuff for announcements, there's that sort of stuff. We tested it, Carbon, Cole, my brother Cole, and a few of our friends there tested it yesterday just as a little closed test to kind of get some suggestions going and everything. But there's stuff to do in there, not a whole lot just yet, but there's some rooms, text channels and voice channels to check out. I have the streaming one locked for now because we're not using it for any streams just yet, but in the future we will probably do so. If you have any suggestions for anything that you'd like to see on there that isn't already in there, there is a section under the Info Center part of the server called Dropbox. It's a text channel. If you'd like to see like a new text channel in there, or a new role or something like that in there that isn't already available, head to Dropbox and then leave a suggestion in there, and I will get right on that. The roles that I have in there for right now are not actual like moderator roles or anything like that. They are just basically references to some of the more memorable moments on my stream thus far, at least in my opinion. So they're references to some things that have happened on the stream thus far that I think are kind of memorable. And if you want to opt into one of them, you can. Just let me know what you want, if you want to opt into one, or if you want another role put in there, and then I will put you right on for it. But yeah, so that was the little project. It took a little longer than I was expecting it to, mostly because I wasn't exactly sure what to put in there. It's it's kind of been a little while before I've done anything of the sort, so I had to kind of figure out what I wanted to see on there before I did all of that. But yes, enjoy the server. You can go on there to chat with people. It's kind of going to act almost like the central hub, basically, for a lot of the stuff that I do now. It'll give us a place where we can kind of just do everything from one place, rather than me trying to disparately keep everything together from across multiple social media platforms. Now I have a central place that everything will work out from, so. Oh, that's no problem. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'll be 100% active on it either. I pretty much was on there mostly at this point to get everything set up. I can't say that I'll be on there every day. Definitely not every day. I'll probably be on there.
Joker.
If I'm on there once a week, we might be lucky. Nothing doing. Goodbye. But we'll see how it all goes. It was a suggestion that I got a little while ago on the stream, and it seemed like a good suggestion to kind of have like a central place where we can kind of keep everything. So I said, you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
A stylish
Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that as well. I might leave that as the main link that's on my like Twitter
It's a treasure
profile or
chest.
something. Ooh,
I don't see any traps either.
let's check it out. But I'll probably also put it on my. I'll probably make a panel for my Twitch feed or like below the stream. I might put a panel for it. On YouTube, I'll put it in the like. There's the links that you can put in YouTube and stuff for it as well. So I'll figure all of that out as well
Focus.
before long. That's not available down there. We already took care of all these guys, so no big deal. By the way, this is the Scotty that we got. I'm not gonna keep this one because I plan on fusing my own Scotty in a little while. It's gonna almost be like the replacement for Byakko, but not quite that sort of a thing. I'm not going to use Byakko, I don't think, to make Scotty, if I remember right. I think I use a couple of other personas, but she gets access to, what does she get access to? I think she gets access to, like, ice, repel ice or something like that, so it's pretty good. I think I'll just delete her. There we go. But anyway, now that we've made it past that little barrier, let's check out what's behind here.
Yes.
Yes, we were. Let's see if we can find them,
Feel it.
so that we can be like, hey, what's the big idea? Let's see if we can... Yes, so let's see if we can fix this so that the door's open there. Yep, there we go. Yep, so now we have an easy way out if we wanted to get out for right now, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. And actually, it's kind of weird that they offer you a way out there, because as you're going to see in a second, there's the guy from earlier, but over here...
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here.
I can
There
feel it.
may be a safe room close by.
is another safe room. So we have an escape route. We could just teleport over there. So I don't know what that's all about, but... Okay, fine. I'll play your game. Do I need to heal? I don't think so. I'm gonna go in this room and save, though, because that guy's in a corner, and usually cornered rats are, you know,
can use
kind of
this space.
in the mood to fight, so... Yep, so let's resume from here. I gotta get Morgana out of the party, though, because he's weak to electricity, and the sub-boss here, is gonna be using electricity, so probably Ryuji's a better bet than Morgana for right now. Sorry, Morgana, you're not gonna have that much experience. Not as much as you probably want, but it's okay. How's our progress?
Hey, hey. Yep.
Seems like we're
What are your thoughts?
having the same things there. How are we doing?
Well,
Hey. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so we're all doing good. So let's just save
Okay,
before we take
let's
care of this
go.
dude, and then we
I should
will.
write something.
Yeah, take care of it. All right.
Come on. The treasure awaits.
Yes, it does. But first, we have a rat to kill. Not that I would, you know, normally kill rats, but this guy, you know, he's cornered now. I've got you now. Inconceivable. Who's the pest here? I don't think we are. Well, that's how cockroaches work, man.
What was that?
We just keep coming back. Actually, that maze wasn't that bad, to be honest, but... Well, you know, this isn't really... Kind of almost you've won already, because if we kill you, nobody's gonna say, hey, you were the victor, because you're the attendant, so you would be the one who would tell everyone, hey, they're the victor. But... yeah, that's not gonna happen, sorry. Show me what you got. Well, he's a snake demon. He's a sneaky little snack, isn't he? But this is Rahanaga, Snake King. I don't know if that's actually Rahanaga actually translates to Snake King. It might. But either way, basically he nullifies electricity. He's not particularly weak to anything else. So just do the best you can, basically. Just don't use electricity, obviously. What do I want to use here? Probably a Rakunda would be a good idea.
All right.
So let's do that. I would use Marakunda, but it's a little less to use there. Okay, well the shock status is going to be a little annoying, but we should be able to take care of it without too many difficulties. I can get Masuka Kaja up in just a couple of minutes there. Why don't we take care of the shock status right now, actually? There we go, using no harm. Because we don't want the shock status, it's really bad for us, so we don't want to deal with that. Let's get Masuka Kaja going so that we can get ourselves all accurate at attacks there, and then, I'm gonna heal real quick, actually, as well. Yeah, that'll work.
I'm grateful. Much thanks.
Okay, and then next thing we're gonna do is... how about we charge, actually? We'll just do this with physical attacks. That should work out fine. Okay, well, somebody else got shocked. Okay. So Akechi can't do anything if he's shocked, which is not very good. And I believe if the enemy is it nullifies electricity, I'm fairly certain they won't, like, what am I trying to say? I'm pretty sure they can't pass the shock along to themselves. He might not even use physical attacks either, so if he can't use physical attacks, then that's not going to make a difference. So that's how that works. Let's try Tempest Slash, see how much damage he can throw it. Well, we'll get him eventually at the rate we're going there. Let's use a no harm.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, you asked for it. Nice. Lots of damage. Oh, you picked the wrong person to use that on, man. I'm gonna have Akechi actually be kind of our support dude for this one. We'll have him kind of heal and keep everybody topped off, I think.
Thank you.
There we go. Sure, assist. There we go. And, I mean, Swift Strike will still work on him, so you don't have to not do it just because of that, but let's use Assault Dive instead. And he's almost dead, but let me reapply Rakunda real quick, just so that I have it.
Alright.
Extend it for the rest of the battle. This might hurt a little. Ha! Gotcha! That Masuka Kaja came in handy. Unfortunately, it's going to wear off now, but that's okay. We should have him. Yep, there we go. One more for the road, Ryuji! Nice! Not bad. Not bad, you three. And hey, we got some more levels. All the levels except for Futaba. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. We got to level 53, so that's good. And somebody got a new skill. Morgana got Gerudyne. All right, well, that's a straight upgrade to Garula. Slightly less SP to cast this than other elemental attacks too, so that's pretty nice. It makes wind kind of a nice element if you're trying to conserve SP. So. Oh god, Carbon, here we go. The puns have started, now they will never stop. But Morgana gets Masakunda at level 55, and that's actually a fairly nice skill for him. I'll probably get rid of Mapatra for it. Mapatra's good, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have the other stuff there, and I can just use items in terms of healing status effects, or I can use Amrita Shower if I really need to, so. But we will probably eventually get rid of Diarahan as well, maybe once he gets his Persona evolved to rank 10. Not just yet, though. And Haru gets Sayodyne as well, which is a straight upgrade to Sayo, so let's give her that. She'll get the Snipe skill at level 54, which will be nice for triple down there. I might... Let's see. I don't know that I'm actually going to give her Snipe, though, or Cripple. Because, I mean, they're good for her gun skills, but like I said before, I'm mostly going to use her for her psionic skills. I don't really need to use her for the gun skills, because Saizo's going to have gun skills from either Set or another persona that we're going to make later, so I might just keep her on psionic skills, honestly. Oh, jeez. No, it's fine, Carbon. I don't mind him. You're good. Ketchy didn't quite get to level 54, though, so he'll get some Aircarm before long, but not yet. Oh, probably. Yep, so we're done in the House of Darkness, and we have one more game that we need to do in order to go from there. We can actually teleport straight there from here, so let's explore a little bit just to see if there's anything back here, like the loot. Ah, they were trying to hide this from me. Ha! You can't hide from me. Somewhere. Because my name is Niles. No, not quite that, What would be the right word for describing Niles? I don't really know. Anyway, let's take this way out to the high limit floor there, and then we can go do the battle arena as the next one.
All right. Now, where do you want to go from here?
The real question is, did we get the coins that we needed there? I guess I should check, huh? Let's see if we can use a healing IV. Might as well, I mean... We've got them sitting in our inventory there. I might as well use that instead of the other thing. There we go. Topped off.
What are
Definitely. Alright, now we can keep exploring.
Let's go.
Out we go.
Alright, time to go.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I have everything that I need for the battle arena, though, because it's one-on-one, so obviously you have to pick a single person who's going to go in there, and obviously the best choice would be the person who has the most versatility, and that would be Saizo. So yeah, we gotta make do with what we've got there. So for the first fight, I've got, yep. Then for the second fight, yep, I'm good. And then for the third fight might be a little tricky, but I think we can handle it. Okay, let me save real quick, actually, just to be sure. And yes, we did get the coin, so I don't have to go back into the entrance area there.
How about we take a break here?
So let's save it right here before we head into the battle arena, and then let's check it out. See what they've got in store for us there.
Time to go.
Basically, what you want to bring into the battle arena with you is the first enemy that you're going to fight in there is weak to psionic skills, the second enemy is weak to electric skills, and the third enemy isn't weak to anything in particular but nullifies electric skills. So if you have, I think they're actually strong against physical attacks too, so if you have, basically if you have psionic skills, electric skills, and then anything except for electric skills, you should be fine. The third enemy is sort of challenging, though, but I have a plan, so don't worry about it. We're not exactly riding by the seat of our pants here, just somewhat. Ah, one of these. More topaz! More selling stuff. Good. Very good. The Inferno Fighting Ground, where the brave do not fear the grave. Er, wait, wrong game. Sorry. Oh, so what did Sai tell you? And in this game, so yes, we go into one-on-one fights, and there's 3 of them to fight. Yes, but as we've seen before, we are our own substitutes, so I guess we gotta do it from here. Yeah, something like that. High risk, high reward. Yes, we didn't need one for the House of Darkness, so yep, we can probably do the same thing here. Okay, let's go to the counter then. And just like before with the other one, there's a safe room right here in case you need it, so.
Is there a safe room nearby?
I'll probably check it out in just a minute. We don't need it though, we just saved it the other one, so I'm just gonna grab all this treasure they've got hidden around here, and then we'll come back to that safe room in a couple of minutes. But that's the battle arena right in there. So let's check it out. Yep. Okay. And did you miss the part where they said one-on-one? Yes. So that means only one of us can participate. Yep. And And the entry fee for this one is 10,000 coins, so you actually couldn't do this one before you did the House of Darkness. Because, well, I mean, unless you went back downstairs, and I guess if you won on, like, the dice game and stuff like that, then you'd be, you know, able to do this one. But you can do the House of Darkness first and then get all the coins you need to enter this one, so why go do the grind, you know what I mean? But if you win this one, you get 100,000 coins, so then that'll be exactly as much as we need in order to get across that scale bridge, so... Yep, so we definitely need to do this one. Oh, absolutely, Akechi. They're gonna trap this like crazy. I mean, they've rigged everything else, so... Probably gonna be enemies like up in the high 70s in terms of their level, but we should be okay. Yeah, basically. I'm glad you agree. That was thunder and lightning in the background. Hope it doesn't come this way too much. Okay, yeah, leave it to me. I'll take care of this. Oh, I know. I'll be fine. I'm the main character. I got this. Yeah, I know. You ain't got nothing to worry about, Anne. Yep, let's do it. Okay, so we spent 10,000. They'll give us the prize at the end of the game there. So we have to beat all 3 of the battles in order to get our prize. I mean, that was obvious, but, you know. Well, that doesn't sound good. Are you going to make me play Agony? Boy, I hope not. Get banned from Twitch, probably. Yes, that is true. We also have Futaba around, so I'm not totally alone. So basically, we've done this before. When we were doing the side quest for Sojiro there, we essentially were in the same situation as we're going to be here, so... Yeah, it's not totally alone. Okay, sounds good, guys. I will see you in just a few moments. Yeah, I'm good. Let's enter. Here we go. Show us what you've got. And they give us the mini-boss music for it, too, which is good. Alright, let's do this. Well, that's not very nice. Man, we're popular, aren't we? Okay, who am I fighting first? Hey, wait a minute, that's not one-on-one. Well, that explains how they're gonna rig it. Pretty much. Ready, set, go! Of course, when you say ready, set, go, you just remind me of the Kaioken, and that's an appropriate judgment, because I'm about to beat you senseless. So these guys, they're just regular old Ganeshas, so they're weak to psionic damage. And that means Okuninushi gonna beat they asses. Doesn't have Masayo dying, but he has Psi Boost, so yeah, look at that damage. It's beautiful. Give it to him again! There you go. Yeah, pretty much there. Pretty much there, Omega Theory. And also Old Hunter, hi, how you doing? Is Persona 5 that good? It's pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty good, so I'm gonna have to say sure. Turn-based combat. Yes, it is. It's turn-based, so. But hello, Omega and Old Hunter. How you guys doing? I'm doing good, Omega Theory. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good today. I'm in a good mood. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down, not even this rigged arena. Well, that's the same amount of syllables as Phantom Thief, so I think you're just doing that to be a meanie. You're a meanie, ring announcer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wonder if any of these Rangas will want to join me. Quiet on the set! Take 3! Or would this be take 2? I don't know. Anyway, these are just normal Rangas, so they're also weak to electricity, and as we've seen before, let's use their eternal rival to take them down. Of course, this could get bad if they don't kill them, because, well, he's weak to curse damage, and they have curse damage, so... But, no reward without high risk, as they say. Ah, okay, well, we got him in one shot, so no big deal. True, very true. Yes, like in Dark Souls, in some cases, yep. And there's Futaba's level up. So your reserve party members will still gain experience as they normally do in this one. It's just that Saizo will get all of the major experience. You can't kill me that easily. You bet on this too? Well, I hope you bet the right way. Probably not, by the way that you're so pissed off. Who's our final contestant?
It can't be.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Thor. How's it going? You gonna let him talk about you that way, Thor? You know they're just manipulating you, right? Not gonna answer, huh? Alright, fine, let's do this. I'll tell you what, Thor. Here's a thought for you. Let me just run this by you before we do this. If you let me win this fight, okay? This is gonna be a big offer. This might be a big ask of you, but if you let me win this fight, I will make you the next mainline Persona used by a main character in the next Persona game that I play. How's that sound as a deal? You know what? You take some time to think about that. First and foremost, I'm gonna just prepare myself while you think about that, okay? But yeah, just think about that for a moment. Now let's have Seth do this. Let's give Rakunda on him. He's not weak to anything particular. Just don't use electricity on him, obviously. And he's charging up. Well, that's probably not good. Perhaps if we guard. Oh, okay, so he takes an extra turn to do that. Well, if you want to be that way there, Mr. Thunder God, then fine. I will be that way myself. Hee. You? Yeah, it'll hurt you. Where are the other Avengers? Oh, they're not here right now. They'll be here, just not yet. I don't know if we're gonna see any Captain Americas anytime soon, though. I already passed up Naga, so he can kind of be considered that since I think he's the only one with a shield. Loki's in this game, though. Just we can't fuse him yet. He's at the top of a certain confidant that we haven't maxed out just yet. Odin's in this game. He's an Emperor, but he's not an Avenger. The Hulk, I mean, you could probably consider Hecaton Kyra's like that, sort of. Hawkeye, Robin Hood kind of fits that. Iron Man, who could be Iron Man? I don't know, actually, who could be Iron Man. That's a good question. Yeah, we might see somebody who can do it later. Is the Persona Satan obtainable in this? Yes, Satan is obtainable, but we have to max out the Judgment Confidant first before we can get access to him. Well, I just got Ultra Charged, so why don't we use Horus here? Demonstrate how powerful we've become! Gotcha. Hee. But basically, that's how Thor works in this fight, is Thor will either use Charge or Concentrate, then he'll waste a turn, and then he'll use either Zeodyne. Actually, he might use Thunder Call, which is above Zeodyne in terms of damage. It's really powerful. It just costs a ton of SP to use, so that's not really going to be a thing I'm going to bother using. Or he'll use Megaton Raid. So if you have ointments, like I have from the Dr. Takemi there, you can just use them on the turn right before he's going to attack you and just bounce it right back at him to make him kill himself, so... Maybe the Moon Presence is in this game? Are there any tentacle demons in this game? Sort of? Kind of? Not exactly like the Moon Presence. There is a Moon Presence in the Persona series, just not in this game. It's almost exactly the equivalent, to be honest with you. Because it's literally a Moon Presence. But that's gonna be something that we need to save for Persona 3, so... Tibaltus, how you doing? I have a sort of an odd hour job. I'm currently working part-time, so I didn't actually work today. I have full hours tomorrow and Wednesday, so that's why I'm not streaming those days, but yes, so that's why I'm here. He was your go-to? Yeah, something like that, Carbon. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use Satan as a Persona in this one. I'm also not going to use Lucifer. Big difference between the two, as you'll see, but I am going to fuse Satan, just not for using him, that's all. What do you think of that, ring announcer? Speechless, huh? I thought so.
All right.
Yes, thank you, Carbon. Yep, we have a new Discord server that I just set up over the weekend, so it is all set and ready to go. That's the invite. Feel free to join it. I'm going to probably make a panel under my stream feed for it during this week sometime. So, You're off working here. Good to go in an hour or two. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Debaltus. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, something like that, Akechi. Hand over your coins. All right, sweet.
For real?
You know, I've been working out, so that's not true at all. Well, technically it wasn't a fair fight from the start because I can switch personas, so I have like 10 of them all available to me right now. 9, actually, I think. So it was pretty much 9 on 2, 9 on 3, and 9 on 1. It's fine, Makoto. Yeah, I knew what was necessary, so I got it. Okay, but now we have 101,000 coins, so we can actually make it across the bridge now. So let's go to the safe room. We'll, I guess maybe we'll heal up if we need to. We'll save it, and then we'll get out of here.
A safe room.
So we can get across the bridge and see if we can get up to the manager's floor. Any patron bonuses? Nothing in particular right now. The roles that I have in there are probably the equivalent of patrons in there, but I don't have any. There's no particular roles that have like any mod capabilities or anything like that for right now. In terms of if you're talking about a Patreon, I don't have one set up currently. Perhaps in the future, but for right now, I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I'm popular enough to even warrant getting all of the spam messages from Patreon saying, hey, you should promote yourself more. Because I've had them in the past, I've had a Patreon open, and that's pretty much all it was them spamming me with messages saying I should promote myself more. So, yeah, I'll pass on that for now. Well, yeah, you got to be kind of cold-hearted as a prosecutor, because if you try to get to know the person who you're trying, then that just ends up being problematic for your case because you're trying to put them in jail, so... Yes. It's rather poetic of you, Akechi. True, she is sort of being distorted about this whole thing. Yep, almost there. I don't need to ask how everybody is, because we're practically at the end at this point anyway, so...
Let's get moving.
Yeah, I have like 3,000 subs on YouTube. That's true. It's not nobody. It's just that a lot of those subscribers are... I would say that a lot of them are kind of inactive, to be honest with you. A lot of them came around because of my Metal Gear Rising music mixes that I posted back in like 2013, 14, and 15. And that's where the brunt of my views came from as well. So... the problem is that a lot of them are inactive because a lot of them want me to post more music mixes and I haven't posted them in years, so they're not really looking at that stuff. But yeah, I mean, you're right, it's not nobody, so. Oh, you've only maxed Ann and Kawakami. Yes, they are both interesting character-wise, that's for sure.
Let's go.
So. But yes, basically that's what it is, Carbon. There's no moderator admin roles right now. I'm kind of doing the administration for myself for right now. If the server gets big enough, then I'll, you know, consider doing all of that stuff, so. Yes, you guys are the regulars as well for right now, so the sub to view count ratio on YouTube is kind of low for me. Even though I have that, say, 3,000 whatever subscribers on there, the view counts are still mostly in the single digits and double digits, which I'm not complaining about. It's fine. I don't mind that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to watch a 3-hour-long stream every day myself, so that's fine, but, you know. A music mix title and an LP video? Yeah, the old bait and switch. Yeah, that would be. I can see the backlash for that already. Okay, so let's check out this authentication device and move right along here because we've got the coinage we need to get through here. The Bridge of Judgment, huh? Well, makes sense. Sai is the Judgment Confidant. Yep, we've got the 100K. I'll deposit it right now. Well, sort of hard. It wasn't that hard. Yeah, I can definitely understand that, Dudbun. And I appreciate that you guys do so much to stay caught up with everything. I'm just going to say, you know, you don't have to. I mean, if I understand wanting to, because then, you know, you can come in here and not worry about any spoilers. But if you're not caught up on something and you want to come to the stream, just come to the stream. I'll explain anything that you need to know about stuff that you're not caught up on, and I'll keep you guys up to speed if that's the case. Like, I completely understand. You know, there's a lot of stuff that other people have to do in the real world. You know, there's job responsibilities and all that other stuff. So I completely understand. So don't worry about it too much. Oh, okay. So Sai's talking to us through the machine. Okay. Well, how do you figure? We have the amount of coins we need. Hey, wait a minute. You're changing the rules mid-game here. What the hell? That's not fair. Yeah. There's no games left for us to win more coins at. They gave me the whole payout at the battle arena there. Well, that's not very nice. I mean, we could probably jump to the scales, though, if we really tried.
This is horrible.
She did, Akechi. Why, you have a plan? Oh, really?
What?
How do you figure? Oh, where'd you get all those there, moneybags? Well, thanks to Baltus, I appreciate it. I try to keep things interesting, even if you haven't, you know, necessarily been following along with everything. Yes, we could ride Necronomicon, that's true. Yep, we could all get in the alien spaceship with the tentacles, so... Was that the thing about the cards? Okay, yes. So, at the beginning of this, we were told that we could borrow up to the amount of coins that we have on our card. So...
Do you have a moment?
Right. Ah, okay. So basically, if we... so basically what Akechi is going to do, the logic behind this is that he took out the 10,000 coins, because we had that before the arena. He bet them for us in the battle arena, and then he won back. He basically, you know how the odds were 23 to 1, basically 23 to 1.1, I think it was, in the casino there? He got 23 times his payout, so he got 230,000 coins, I believe. So then we got to 460,000 coins. But we didn't do that on our card, but as you may recall, we have another card that he was told to throw in the garbage, but he did not.
That's...
Yep. Tanaka comes in handy after all. Piece of shit. Finds his way to weasel his way into being useful in all of these games, doesn't he? That's devious of you. So yes, basically he has 460,000 on his card, and we have 101,000 on ours. So now we have over 500,000. But you can borrow as many times as you want. So that means Akechi has 910,000, and that with the amount that we have gives us over 1 million coins. We will have to pay them back, but who are we kidding? We're not going to pay those back. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I'm not paying back a loan like that. We already had to deal with that with Kaneshiro almost making us pay back 3 million yen, so nope. He's perceptive, I'll give him that. So yeah, he's not exactly the noob that we've been giving him the credit for. He's the newbie on the block, but he knows what he's doing, that's for sure.
Let us go.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Let's get across before she's like, impossible. Well, now I'm gonna make it 2 million coins, and then we'll be like, well, we'll just borrow from the amount that we have currently. Oh, you motherfucker! Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, so let's deposit the coins before she gets all crazy. So activate the Bridge of Judgment. And actually, if we want, we could go get the Golden Beam now. I might honestly just go get it to sell it, really, because the Mobius 2 that we have is pretty much good enough. So, well, I don't think there's going to be that much lying ahead now, guys. I mean, Let's look. Okay, we don't have a map for what's past this, but we should be fine. I'm gonna go back and grab it, actually. It is the Mobius 2 that we have on him, correct? Yes, Mobius 2. Catchy Vestas Bando. Yep, you've said it before, and you are correct. Every time you say he's pretty damn good at his job there, man. We do have the coins for it, right? Yeah, okay, it's not 1,030, we have 11,030. Let's buy the golden beam. So yeah, we got all the prizes. And we didn't even have to play any of the games outside of rigging them. How nice. Feels kind of like I cheated the system a little bit, but hey, the system was trying to cheat us, so I mean, no harm, no foul, right? Anything up here to steal? Nope. See what's inside here. Ah, I see a treasure. Looks like we made it through all together after all.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal.
That's what it seems like.
A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
Mm-hmm. Although the way you say it, Morgana, makes it sound like we're gonna kill her. We're not gonna kill her. We're just gonna get her to admit to rigging evidence or something. Well, sure, but... Well, yeah, we haven't stolen your treasure yet. I won't be satisfied until that happens.
I made preparations especially for that possibility.
Oh, have you?
It will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sounds like she's gonna use the death penalty on us. Well, that's not very nice.
Sis.
So her shadow's willing to kill you, Makoto. This is getting a little heavy.
Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
Yeah, we should do that.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
And then we'll know exactly what her treasure is.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
Good question. We won't know for a little bit
person.
when we send the
For
calling card.
Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Mm-hmm.
Father's was a plastic model.
Right.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
Actually, that's a pretty good way of putting it, yeah.
Could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like the nexus point to all of their distorted desires.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. So our infiltration route is secure, so now we can go back to the entrance and we can figure all this stuff out. You okay there, Makoto? I know that's some crazy shit going on, but... wonder if we can make out what it is. Police notebook, huh? Yeah, it could have been her father's notebook. Well, that's a possibility. So that's why she doesn't want to, you know, just be a public prosecutor anymore. That's why she wants to move up in the world, not just so she can take care of Makoto, but also so that she doesn't have to be under anybody's foot. Instead, she can put other people under her foot and perhaps punish the police for using their father. That's the best guess I can make anyway. If I was to become distorted, what would my treasure be? That's a good question. I'll have to think on that one because I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, give me a few minutes to think on that. I'll have to think that one through pretty good. My desires were to become distorted. Well, I guess in order to answer that question, you almost kind of have to be like, well, what desires would become distorted of mine if I was to be that way? Let's use this as an example. Let's just use this as a thought experiment, basically. So, like, let's say, well, you know what, let me get through this first, this conversation, and then when we get back to the entrance, I'll talk about it, so. Yeah, probably so. Right, we gotta release her from all of the stress that she's under, and probably the best way to do that would be to change her heart. Repercussions and all, you know. Okay, yeah, let's head back to the entrance.
Okay.
Yep, can do. So, let's use this Twitch channel as a thought experiment almost on this whole thing. So, if my desires were to become distorted, let's just say that it would be because of fame. So let's say I decided, you know what, I'm going to do everything in my power to rig the system in such a way that my Twitch channel will suddenly be one of the most popular things I could ever create. And, you know, maybe I decided, you know, I'm going to quit my day job, I'm going to stop going to school, I'm going to play Fortnite for 8 hours a day every day of the week and see what kind of crazy, you know, people I can draw in and, you know, monetize things, do all of those sorts of things. So that would be the desire distortion that I would say was going to happen. It's not going to happen, obviously, because I don't care about that sort of stuff enough to even consider an option like that. But then we'd have to figure out where the root of the desires came from. And that would be a little bit tricky because a lot of the root causes of something like that would be something that's electronic. I suppose it could be my laptop then, because that's the nexus point from which all of the things that I do on Twitch occur. I wouldn't be able to do Twitch without my laptop, so I suppose there's that. It could go even deeper than that. It could be attached to a video game that I played for Twitch. It could be attached to my copy of Dark Souls 3, which was the first game I ever streamed. It could be attached to my old PS2 copy of Kingdom Hearts, because if you want to be real technical, way back in 2011 I streamed that game for my when my YouTube channel was still really, really small and obscure. And you could even go further than that too. You could say it's attached to Sword of Mana, my GBA copy of Sword of Mana, because that's the first game I ever played for YouTube. It just kind of depends on where the distortion would start, you know what I mean? But if it started right now, I would say it would probably come from my laptop, because that's the nexus point for all of the things that I do here, so... yeah, I'm gonna play Fortnite 8 hours a day, every day of the week. Monochromium, apparently. There's a quote for you. A lifetime free entry spot ticket. That does sound pretty nice, Carvin. That would be pretty good. But anyway, let's take everybody out of the party for right now. We'll form our party up as we once we get closer to sending the calling card, because there's something a little bit special about the way that they send the calling card this time. So yeah, we gotta keep that in mind. I didn't get a Rongda though, so I guess we'll have to fuse it eventually. I'll have to look up what I can use to fuse a Rongda, because I need it for a fusion in a little while. Not just yet. I need to be level 55 in order for the fusion to not cost me money, but excuse me. Basically, I'm going to be fusing a Scotty, and in order to fuse it, I need a Rongda. So we'll do that though. We'll do that in a little while.
Do you need something?
Yeah, let me register all the stuff that I've got here. Probably be your PC. Yeah. Would it make more sense to stream Fortnite for 14 days straight? Yeah, that's true. That is true. I could, you know, if I was to stream it just straight through, only taking breaks to go to the bathroom or eat food or something like that, then yes, it would. Eventually, it would definitely make an impact on everything. Just draw in the crowds. But yeah, that's obviously that's not going to happen. Can I make a Rongda just from the stuff that I have? No. No. Nope. Fusing Barong into a Rongda, that would suck. He'd be like, how could you do this to me? I have become what I fought every day of my life. Kumok 10. Byakko. Oh, well, you can make Norn and Cert, but not quite. Pale Rider? Well, Pale Rider can make Scotty, but basically what I want to get is I want to have Rongda as a fusion material for when I create my own Scotty, because, well, actually, no. I mean, this fusion would actually work because Pale Rider has Aigeon, and that's the main skill that I wanted to pass up to that. Although, the other skill that I wanted to pass up to Scotty would be Gerudyne, which Garuda gets, and that would be the other fusion material. There is, you know, make a Rongda and a Garuda fusion, and that'll get you a Scotty. I can pass Aigeon and Gerudyne to her and just go from there. But she would be used mostly as fusion material for another ultimate persona that I'm going to use later on in the game. So we don't need to fuse her right now. We can always do it later, so it's not a big deal.
Done already?
Actually, I'm not done here just yet, because there's one more persona that I would like to summon for my stock there. Now, as you may recall, I mentioned before that I was not going to summon any of the DLC personas until I was above their level. Well, there's one DLC persona that actually qualifies for now, we can now summon Tsukiyomi because I'm above level 50.
Is this what you want?
And I actually do want to summon Tsukiyomi into the field because I can itemize him into a particular skill card that will be fairly useful for us. I'm not going to do it I might do it, well, actually, yeah, I'm not going to do it just yet, but because I can't do it today, I can only itemize one persona per day, and I already itemized White Rider into Triple Down today, but I can do it tomorrow, and then Tsukiyomi can become the skill card that I would like to get for a little later.
A fee is required.
Actually, what did they say about that? Hold on, let me go back so I can see what it says.
You'll withdraw this persona?
So yes, this is a persona that we did not get a chance to fuse. It was from someone who has a different fate than us. I don't exactly remember where Tsukiyomi's debut was. I want to say Persona 4 Arena, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's gonna be good for us. It has that exclusive skill, Abyssal Wings. It has Drain Curse. If we have anybody who's weak to curse damage, we could always strengthen them with him. Myriad Slash is a good physical skill, and then he has, what was it, Life Drain, I think, which is not great, but I mean, if that's the worst that you've got in there, then you're doing pretty good, I think. So yeah, let's summon Tsukiyomi.
This is your power.
Now, you can only summon it once for free. After that, in order to summon it, you have to pay money, and it's, you know, proportional to what level it is and all of that other stuff. I don't think I'm going to be fusing a Tsukiyomi because I don't need it for any of the fusions that I'm making, right? Yeah, no, I don't need it for any fusions. But I'm going to use both of the Tsukiyomis in order to create items out of them. They both turn into very good skill cards that I'm going to be using on some stuff later. I will also be summoning Asterius when I get to level 56, but that's not going to be for a little while yet. I'll probably summon Asterius Picaro. I don't think I'm ever going to summon Thanatos Picaro, to be honest with you, because the stuff that it turns into isn't really that great for me, but I think regular Thanatos gets Curse Amp, right?
Is this what you want?
Yeah, regular Thanatos gets Curse Amp, and I'd like to get it Curse Amp because that will be good to place on my Ultimate Darkness persona, so we'll go from there. Wrong community with Chiranzan and Stonus Cone. Yeah, I don't have Chiranzan, unfortunately. I don't think. I might have Chiranzan. I can look. But I can look it up. I'll look up what I can use to make it. I don't think it's that tricky of a fusion to make. Did I capture? I did capture a Chiranzan. Okay, well, there's that. We might as well do it now, then. I mean, why not, right? And then we can see what it will get in terms of its levels. We've got rank 9, so... of the Magician Confidant, so might as well give it a shot.
A fee is required.
Yeah, good luck there, Deadbun. Thanks for that. Hey, Conker, how's it going? Just got back from college. Okay, gotcha. So you're all done with your classes for the day, or... Well, anyway, let's see if we can fuse that Rongda then, so we can go from there. I'm not going to fuse the Scotty that I need. I guess I could fuse Garuda as well, but I don't have the fusion right in front of me, so we'll worry about that later.
You wished, but now choose.
So, Chiranzan. Stone of Scone makes Rongda.
You okay with this?
There we go. And yes, it gets the skill Aigion at 49, which it will be getting to because it's going to get that level, so there's that. I don't know how Barung's going to feel about me summoning Rongda into the party with him, but, yeah, you know. You live and you lose. You win and you lose sometimes, so... You win some, you lose some. That's what I'm trying to say.
Select
Jesus.
the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yes, you did miss the super special announcement, Conker. I have the link here somewhere. I didn't copy it for my chat there. Carbon, do you still have the link that you can copy paste for Conker there? I finished up the Discord server, Conker, so I have been giving everybody an invite for it, so we can go from there. There we go. Yes, thanks, Carbon. So yep, there's the link. Feel free to check it out. I've got some stuff in there, but if you have any suggestions for anything you'd like to see that isn't already in there, there's, under the Info Center category, there's a Dropbox, and in the Dropbox section you can suggest things that you don't, something that isn't already in there that you might want to see, so yeah, there's that. What skills do I want for you? You can get some decent stuff. Can't get Maega, unfortunately. I guess I could take Garula, that would be okay. It's all elemental stuff, and I don't really need any of that, so... I guess I could take, Yeah, I'll take, Maybe Aguilau. And, Life Drain. Because I won't need Life Drain for anything, so... The announcement was a Fortnite stream? Yeah. That's an announcement for way, way in the future. Perhaps as an April Fool's joke. One day you guys are going to come on the stream, it's going to be April 1st, and I'm going to be like, how you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Fortnite. Last time we shot some dudes after jumping out of a bus plane, and this time we're going to do the same thing for 5 hours straight. Sounds like fun, right? Oh, jeez. No, I don't plan on dying anytime soon, Rongda, so... Yeah, that's Dudbun's got it right. That's going to be the April Fool's joke. It's going to be PUBG.
Okay.
Damn, you're good, Dudbun. You called my bluff for that one. Well, we got Aigion out of the whole thing, so that was basically all I really cared about getting for Rongda. The other skills, I might as well nothing. I don't really care for any of them. But once we get Garuda, we can fuse Rongda into Garuda and get Scotty, so that'll help. I think it's Scotty anyway. I want to say it is, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm fairly certain, though, because that's the only thing that I can think of that I'd want to pass Aigion up to, other than my ultimate Dark Elemental persona, Curse Elemental persona. So, you have higher magic than this, so I'm going to put all of your magical skills up in front. Do that, and that, and that. Excuse me. Is Bloodbath hit all? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's do that, that, and that. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, and before Persona Battle Royale, yeah. Also, if you had Rongda before doing the fight with in the battle arena with Thor there, you could just switch over to Rongda and have her repel the physical attacks that Thor uses. But just be careful with that, that you're repelling the physicals and not the electric attacks, because obviously Rongda's weak to electricity, and Thor will do everything in his power to spam Thunder Call on you, or Zeodyne. I forget which one he uses, but he uses one of them. So don't let him do that, obviously, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, let's register that Rongda.
Like to register this?
And now we're good.
Done
Let's get out of here.
It is time, inmate.
And we'll save it. We need to call Kawakami for a massage. Because tonight we need to go and tell Chihaya the good news about her confidant thing with the Mementos mission that we did back on the 13th. We also need to take care of our plant tonight, although that's not nearly as necessary as some of the other stuff. So, there's that.
I'll just add this.
But anyway, yeah, let's save it right here, and then head out. Any snappy comebacks, Futaba?
Alright, let's get moving.
Not quite, but that's okay. We don't really need that, so... Yep, let's return to the real world, now that we're all set and ready to go. Lots of progress today, but we've got our route to the treasure, and that's all we needed. Yep. Yes, exactly. Yep, I'll take care of all our business in the real world. We'll probably go shopping tomorrow just to make sure. Actually, you know what? I'll save that for the next day, because I'm not planning on sending the calling card tomorrow or the next day. We've got a few miscellaneous things that we need to do first. So.
You're back.
Oh shit, my phone! Yes, we finished the battle competition. It wasn't too bad. I don't think I got hit at all, did I? With Psy Boost with Okuni Nushi, it kind of made a joke out of the first one. They were probably the only major threats. I fought Rongda, the 3 Rongdas with Barung, so they didn't stand a chance to begin with. And then Thor, I used a physical ointment, so... Yep, as long as we get the calling card out before the 20th, we'll be good to go. Well, yeah, that's true, but if we stake out Psy's Palace after we change her heart, we could probably catch the true culprit in the act, so... Or she might know something, but... True. Also true. Right, yeah, that would be... someone we know? I mean, I guess anything's possible, but... I guess I'll say that's a possibility, but I mean... I don't know if it's anybody that we're close with. I mean, maybe it's somebody at the school? I don't know. But we've already established that it's probably not somebody at the school, so... Yes, that's also true, Yusuke. We can't afford to doubt people right now. We've got a mission to do, so... Alright, sounds good. Okay, yep, can do. So we got to figure out when's the best time to send the calling card. But for right now, we need to actually call Kawakami so we can actually go out now, so... Oh, you over-prepared for Thor? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Thor learned not to hit himself, basically. Dudbun, you bastard! How could you do this? Let's call Kawakami, get a massage. I do want to know if she means like Victoria as in British Columbia Victoria, or if she means a different Victoria.
Well, does it feel good?
Please don't ask me that. I feel incredibly uncomfortable now. I mean, I feel physically comfortable, but in terms of mentally, not doing me any favors.
Master!
Alright, so now we can go out.
See you later.
Cool. Alright, later, Kawakami. Thanks for the massage. Okay, so we gotta take care of our plant. What have you come back to? Insanity, Drukers. Absolute insanity. Oops. We don't have anything else for the shelves for right now. We'll get more stuff for the shelves as we go here, because there will be a lot of time to spend with our confidants in a little while. So, only a few fertilizers left now. Not too much left in the game, though, so... Yeah, let's take care of the plants a little more. Not that we need to, because they're kind of maxed out, but I've taken care of it all this time. I'm not gonna turn it down now. Oh, that could be the... Yeah, you're probably right about that, Conquer. That makes sense. More sense than what I was thinking anyways. Like, I was like, you know, why would she go to Canada? I mean, Canada's nice and all, but why would she, you know, why would she go there? Okay, so we took care of that. Let's go and meet up with Chihaya and give her the good news about our little excursion in Mementos there. Actually, first, let me wash my hands. She probably wouldn't want me to meet up with her with fertilizer all over my hands. Ugh. We've already been to the park with a lot of people, Saizo. I know you're just saying that because it's a random thought that you have while you're on the toilet, but come on, man. Come on, man. Let's see. Okay, and we will need one more affinity reading from Chihaya, but we won't need it for tonight, obviously, because we're meeting with her, so... I'm pretty sure you don't need an affinity reading for any of Chihaya's ranks, so I'm pretty sure she just goes straight to her next rank, like, immediately for most of hers, so... Oh, you got the Operation Maid Watch in New Game Plus? That's just great. How'd that work out for you? Anyway, let's head over to Shinjuku. We'll take care of things there. I'll go and sell off all of the stuff that I need to sell off later. We don't need to worry about it for right now. Because, like I said, I don't plan on sending the calling card until at least the 18th. There's a couple of miscellaneous things that we need to do around town, like report on all of the stuff we've done in Mementos to the people that we have to report on and all that stuff. So we got a couple things to do before then, and it's going to take at least a couple of days to do that. So, because we still, after we meet with Chihaya, we've got to go and meet with Hifumi still, and we've also got to meet with Futaba and Shinya, so we'll meet with all of them, and by the time we're done with that, it'll be evening on the 17th, and I think Mishima's available on the 17th, so we'll have to check that out and see. Hopefully he is, because that will make it a little easier to hang out and get his rank even with everyone else's, so. Hey, Chihaya. Oh, something good must have happened. Let's find out. What do you have to tell me, then? Okay, yeah, let's hang out with her.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I don't think that event changes very much, even in New Game Plus. I feel like some of the older Persona games, they kind of make some of the changes a little bit more known, because in your first playthrough, especially in Persona 4 Golden, there's like several dialogue options that you can't take in the first playthrough because you don't have enough courage stat to take them. But then on New Game Plus, when you've maxed out all those stats, you can be like, hell yeah, I'm going to ask for that girl's phone number straight away. So that's one of the major things. Like there's a point in Persona 4 where you can ask for one of the main character's phone numbers, like on the 18th of April, which is like right at the beginning of the game, and you can't ask straight out. You have to be like, oh, it's for the investigation, instead of asking straight out and totally embarrassing her. So But on New Game Plus, you can fix that because you'll have enough courage because you'll be maxed out on it, so. Oh, the chairman turned himself in. Well, that's good. That's good news. It says in my thing that I'm supposed to say I know, but I suppose I could feign ignorance, but let's just say what it says in my notes there. I want to make sure that we get her to rank 9 after all, so I saw it on the news. Well, that's good. You got off scot-free, Chihaya. Oh, jeez. Yes, I was using mind-altering drugs. Man, that's gotta suck to admit to all of that. Oh, really? Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad I could be helpful to them. Well, that's the idea, Chihaya. I mean... Well, yeah, that's some good luck for you there, then, I think.
Yes.
Did she get the... No, she didn't get the stars yet. Yeah, that's one of the things that does change Conquer. You can, like, initiate EY's Confidant, like, in May, and it's kind of surreal, almost, to be able to do it so early in the game. It's like, is this really happening? You know, like, I didn't expect that to be happening so early, so... Oh, there's a storm in your area, Carbon? Hopefully not too bad. We've got some clouds and some, like, occasional rumbles of thunder where I am, so... Hopefully it doesn't affect... Hopefully we don't get affected by either of them, so... Wonder who that could be. Just sitting here, like, straight-faced. I wonder who the trickster could be. Meanwhile, in my head... True. Maybe we'll never find out. Oh, who am I kidding? All my confidants have figured this out by rank 10 anyway. She'll figure it out. She's a fortune teller, man. She can probably figure these things out without too much trouble. Well, good. Good. That way you can direct people towards good fortune instead of bad fortune. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that could be true. Yeah, because why would you be wandering around the city with luggage? And you know, if you were a tourist, you'd have a hotel room. So, whoa, that's not good. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen there. Okay, well, hopefully nothing happens there, Carbon. But yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. Hopefully, it all works out okay for you. Right. He's not exactly the psychic that you are, Chihaya. Maybe that's his power. That kind of sucks. What do you even... What does that even mean? Okay. What's embarrassing? Where did that come from? I mean, well, I guess it sort of makes sense. She's probably like, if I had to guess at her age, and by the way, don't do this. It's not good to guess at a woman's age. Like, that's just bad. That's asking for a bad time. But if I had to guess at her age, I'd say she's probably like 22, 23 maybe. She's definitely older than Saizo. That's why she's asking. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. But okay, so here's the thing about this one. In order for me to not have to hang out with her again to get her to rank 9, which would be good for my scheduling, we have to say this one. So, but yeah, stay safe, Carbon. Hopefully it all works out okay for you. Hopefully nothing too serious happens with the storm in your area. But yeah, we have to say this one in order to make sure that we don't have to hang out with her again between now and rank 9. I mean, we have enough time where I'm not too concerned with it. But if I want to think about this logically, let's think about it this way. Which female confidants has Saizo hung out with so far? I mean, he hangs out with Anne, who's the same age as him, and he hangs out with Futaba, who's younger than him. But Kawakami's older, Takemi's older, Oya is older. Chihaya's older. Hifumi is the same age, I think. Maybe 1 year older, 1 year his senior, and Haru is 1 year his senior. And is that it? I'm pretty sure that's all the female confidants. I mean, there's Sai, but he hasn't hung out with Sai yet. Right now in the game, Sai is his enemy. But yeah, even if you consider that one too, she's also older. So that's like 7 out of 9. No, that's 6 out of 9 confidants, depending on Hifumi's age. Either 6 or 7 confidants out of 9 or 10 that are female companions, confidants that are older than him. So I don't know if that equates to the romantic side of things necessarily, but well, yeah, that is true, Conquer. That is definitely true. They all sort of get to that point. So she would ask this sort of stuff, but yeah, so in order to not have to hang out with her between now and rank 9, we have to say the second option. So it's going to sound a little awkward, but it's okay.
Really?
I'll get over myself. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get the rank. That's not good. Why didn't that work? That's interesting. Hold on. Let me check this out. Let me look at the schedule FAQ. Because that was supposed to get us the rank there. We're not supposed to hang out with her between here and rank 9. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. You know what it is? We don't have a Fortune Confidant persona in our party. That's what it is. We'll have to redo this one. Okay. I'll go back to it in a moment. I don't know if I can hang out with her. Yeah, congratulations, you played yourself. But yeah, you're right. I'm going to reset. We'll just fast forward through it. I don't think I need to do the card reading, though. I'll just grab what's the Fortune one? Is Stone of Scone the Fortune one? Whatever Treasure Demon is the Fortune one. I'll just grab that, and then we'll go from there. Sounds like you still have some work to do then, Chihaya. Right. Yeah, still got some work to do, that's for sure.
Oh.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Catch you later, Chihaya. Yes, what misfortune! Oh boy. True, card reading should help either way. We'll reset and we'll get a Stone of Scone, but we'll also see if we can do the card reading, because if we can do the card reading, I might be able to just kind of not say the hell yeah I am thing at the end of it, because that sounds super forced. But we'll see. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Conquer. I knew what you meant.
Well.
Oh, I guess we can slack off in class today. All right. Cool.
What do you want to do?
Well, my fine furry friend, let's make infiltration tools. Because we just so happen to have all the materials we need to make the Eternal Lockpick now. So let's make it. Of course, if this is anything like the treasure traps, we might end up with more than one, but let's just see. You're not really supposed to end up with more than one, but
For real?
Yeah, we got 3. I don't think we're gonna need 3. Like, if I can keep one of those in a New Game Plus, okay, so much the better, but yeah.
Hey.
We won't need 3. Oh boy.
Alright.
That gets us the extra proficiency, and that allows us to make the Eternal Lockpick before the end of the game, so that's good.
Yep.
I mean, we had enough lockpicks where I wasn't worried about not being able to get through the rest of the game, but it's there. It means that we can actually try to make curry on the night before we go to the to take Sai's heart, so that's a good thing. Yeah, what are we gonna do about the calling card? Guess we'll find out in a moment, won't we? Let me reload my data real quick. We have 1 slot left in our Persona stock too, so we can totally just go and I'm probably just gonna fast travel over to Shinjuku, so after I wash my hands. We did do this already, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it's good for now. Okay, let's go wash our hands, then I'll just fast travel to Shinjuku, and we'll, I'll probably save it there. I'll get the Stone of Scone, and then I'll see if I can do the Affinity reading and Chihaya's Confidant in the same night. Oh, and he was talking about the chair in his room, so you can do pull-ups on the ceiling in your room if you go and look at the chair there. It's a little bit of training that you can do. It gets you some extra HP and SP. I'll try to demonstrate it before the end of the playthrough. I think I might only get 1 day that I can really do it. Excuse me. Can I not sell? Oh, sell the Eternal Lockpicks? I'm not sure, actually. I guess we can check. I'll check when I'm doing my shopping and see if I can sell them. So we'll see. Let's go to the red light district. We'll grab the Stone of Scone, and then I'll save it right in front of Chihaya, and we'll see if we can do that card reading. So.
Hey, inmate.
And actually, what was the other option besides Hell Yeah, I Am? Because that might be just as awkward now that I'm thinking about it, because if I'm like, yeah, not interested, it's like totally like chop, you know, like there's no... I don't know. It just maybe both of them would be awkward. I don't know.
Finished for now. You'd like to read the compendium?
Nothing to register. Stone of Scone, are you the fortune one? Yes. Okay.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this for this is your power.
I don't think I need it for any fusions, but this will help at least for getting Chihaya's rank up. So. Yeah, I imagine that. Yeah, I can definitely imagine that, Conquer.
No slacking off.
And you can also talk to Sojiro for a reward afterwards. I don't really know what the reward would be for the first exam, though, because I've never done New Game Plus, so I don't know what... I think you need, like, some obscene amount of knowledge to get the top of the class, too. You need, like, rank 3 knowledge in order to do that, and that's, like, a lot to get in the early game, so... And because he's a cheater, yeah. Well, there is that, Drukers, yeah. Can't change nature. So... Okay, let's see if we can do the affinity reading and talk to Chihaya tonight.
What shall we do?
Let's check it out. I mean, I've got enough money, so no big deal. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Here we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Here I go. It's a tough belt. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think it is. You're right. I think you're right. It is +5 endurance. So. Oh, the Fortune Confidant card. Does that mean you wanted to hang out with me? Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Okay, and she still has the little card thing, so... Okay, so we can actually still talk to her. Okay. Then let's give this a shot. Let's see how many points we can get without saying the Hell Yeah I Am thing, so... Right. That's what I'm saying, Dudbun, yeah. I know. So I'm gonna do that one. That gets us that. Let's stop right here and see what the good luck one gives us. All of those options are the same as well, I think, so... That doesn't get us enough. Okay. Well, I guess we have to say Hell Yeah I Am then, don't we? What's the other option, though? Let's see. Why do you ask? Actually, that's not awkward at all. Well, we need to do this one anyway to prevent it for us from having to hang out with her again, so... Yep, there you go. So she's got the stars, so now she's ready for rank 9. Let's just embarrass her. I mean, I already dicked around with her from the early Confidant there, so I'm sure she's used to it by now. Well, that's 5,000 yen down the drain, but that's okay. I can probably get that and then some back in not too long, so... Like, just from selling the stuff that we got from the palace there, so... Well, our popularity's going down, and sounds like Mishima's pretty busy, based on how many messages he's been deleting. Yeah, love me, Cougar!
Hi, everyone!
Maybe we should talk to Morgana about that, since he made that offhand comment about Anne's costume back at the beginning of the game. She's a cougar! I can't even do Morgana's voice, so I probably shouldn't even try. Make infiltration tools, eternal lockpick. Eternal lockpicks, plural, because it's about to happen. 3, yep.
Hey.
Okay, let's just keep going. Catch up to where we were.
All right.
I think that's the last time you can slack off in class in the game, if I remember right. I don't know if you can do any of it in December, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, anyway, so now we got to take care of the calling card there. It's raining, so probably not too many of our confidants will be available today, huh? Yeah. Takemi's available, but she's inside, so that doesn't really help us any. Shinya's not even available, so today we need to figure out what we're going to do about that calling card. So let me save real quick.
Let's do it.
And then once we're done with that, we will go and meet up with our team and see what we can do from there. Yeah, that's the long and short of it, Conquer. We're messing with her before and after. we messed with her by manipulating her emotions today, so I guess I'm kind of being a dick to Chihaya, aren't I? Ah, well.
Hey.
No harm done. I don't think it's... Well, actually, it is kind of a dick move, but... Eh, we'll be okay. She'll be fine with it, I'm sure.
All right.
I can always say I'm sorry later on in the Confidant for messing around with her, you know? Okay, but you have to have this meeting, by the way, in order for people to show up in places, like for people to be available to hang out with, so... That's the question, Ryuji.
Hold on.
Oh, really, Akechi? Okay, so why do you think that?
I was thinking.
Yeah, karma comes back around, Dudbun. You're right about that, so, we'll see how that all goes. Well, that's true. She has no idea. Maybe. Okay, I think I see where you're going with this. Okay.
Yes. Well.
So when she thinks we're desperate, that's when she's gonna be like, okay, you know, I've got them cornered, but then we'll be like, hey, we can steal your heart now. And she'll be like, oh shit, and then the treasure will materialize, so. Yeah, probably.
You're right.
Makes sense to me. Honestly, Makoto, I don't think you can be blamed for that, though, because she's your sister, so you'd kind of want to go out of your way to keep her protective, you know what I mean? She is family, so...
That means... How is this?
Okay, so we'll send out the calling card on the 18th, and we have to prepare before then. Although, here's my thing. Futaba might not be available to hang out with today to talk about her Confidant thing because it's raining, so we'll have to see in just a moment. But anyway, yeah, so that takes care of the meeting there. You can press send calling card, but obviously they won't let you do that until the 18th, so there's that. Okay. Yeah, we had a warning about that in our area too, Carbon, earlier, although we only end up getting some light rain where I am, so... Hopefully you get the same thing where you only get some light rain out of the whole thing, so...
Huh?
Yep, that's all for today, guys. Let's break it up. We'll come back and meet up on the 18th. Yeah, Futaba's not available today. Okay, who is available anyway? Okay, Anne's available, but she's inside, and Ryuji's available, but he's inside. Is Shinya available? No? Okay. Well, that's going to change the schedule around just a little bit. It means Futaba won't get talked to about this stuff until after we get done with changing Sai's heart there. That's a little annoying, but let's look at when I was originally planning on doing this stuff. So, see, that right there might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I could always hang out with her to max her out on like December 4th, I think. She'll be available, because that's a Sunday. And I'm pretty sure Futaba's available on Sundays. Okay, yeah, we'll just do it that way. But today, let's go do the batting cages. Since we're right here already, you know, we might as well. That would be the expert level one then, right? So let's go check that out. I think that'll be all of the batting cages we can do, because I'm pretty sure there isn't another one that you can do after this. Yeah, just stay safe, Carbon. Hopefully it all, like we said, hopefully you don't get anything bad happening there.
I don't like all this rain.
Me neither, lady. I guess I could buy... Well, I don't need to buy any of this stuff anymore now, do I? Because we aren't going to be really making any more stuff in terms of infiltration tools, so... Yeah, there's that. While we're out and about, actually, let me go shopping with Dr. Takemi, since I'm right here. And then I'll go and sell my stuff with EY later. Probably do it tomorrow, because we'll be heading past there anyway to go hang out with Shinya, so...
There's no one here.
Well, not exactly going right past there, but, you know. Let me buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
Okay. Let's buy a few of those no harms that we used. We'll just top ourselves off, really, from the stuff that we used there.
You want that one?
Okay, used a couple of these. Let's do that. Used a couple of these. Let's get that. I'll buy it. You know what? I'll buy it at 25 of these.
Here you go.
We don't need that many, but I shouldn't need to buy them again for the rest of the game now. Kaja Clear and Kunda Clears are good. These are good. We don't really need a I mean, I guess I could get a homunculus,
Why
but
do you have
eh,
such a
it's
serious
okay.
look
We'll be
on
good.
your face?
We'll be good without them, and
Here you
grab
go.
one of these. So I think that's just about it, right? I mean, we have 10 of the other stuff. We might have to come back here to, you know, refill on a few other things, but yeah, it's okay.
Take care.
Oh, yeah, that's not good, Carbon. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay then. Hopefully it all works out to where you don't have to worry too much about the weather and everything, so. Alright, I'm gonna save it right here just so that we can, you know, like, practice the game. Because I get the feeling, I'm gonna try to do it legit. This expert one, I think is what it is it's the expert mode. I'll try to do it legit. If I can't get all 5 of the hits after a couple of tries, then I'll use Third Eye instead, so. Advanced, that's what it's called. Okay, let's give this a shot. Well, maybe it's not just not having an effect on you. It might have more of an effect, like, if people are, like, doing outside work, you know, like if they work outside for, like, 8 hours a day or something like that, maybe then that's when it would have the most effect, you know? Because in that case, they'd be out in the elements, so... Yeah, not good. Not good. Gotta time it a little bit better. There we go. That's a little better. So I'll have to reset after this one, but that's okay. Man, putting them high, aren't you? Oh, that was a home run. Come on. Oh, we're getting good hits otherwise. Man, that was right at second base, man. Hate to be that guy. Yeah, we'll get the Slugger prize. We'll reload and get the Slugger prize.
All right.
Wanna head back?
At the very least. I don't remember exactly what the home run prize is, but if we do the game proficiently enough, then we'll probably be able to get it, so. Apparently, all they want to know is about the Phantom Thieves getting arrested. They're like, well, you know, the politicians and stuff, the election's coming up, but yeah, them political people. Also, I should mention, because I'm pretty sure yesterday in the game was the last day for you to actually hang out with Yoshida. So if you didn't finish out his confidant just yet, if you're at this point in the game, if you're at 11-16, I'm pretty sure you're SOL. So just make sure you hang out with him before then. Reload to save if you have to. Oh, jeez, yeah. Okay, well, again, Carbon, hopefully it all goes okay. Hopefully there's hopefully it doesn't end up being too much of a problem. Anyway, let's reload the save there so we can get that Slugger prize. Yeah, just be careful of everything. I mean, there isn't too much you can do with those trees, but, you know, ideally, nothing will happen. So just, like I said, stay safe, be careful. You know, keep us in the loop. Let us know as long as everything's going good. I hope nothing bad happens. That's all I'm hoping. Well, I missed only the first one, so let's see if I can just hit them all this time. There's one.
Nice.
Just gotta get it up in the air, that's all. That was a little better. Close. Not quite, but close. Okay, a little higher and we'll have the home run.
Nice.
Ah, a little late on that one. Actually, I think I pulled it, so it was a little early. I'm not going to hit that one into the home run. It's too low. Well, we'll get the Slugger prize anyway.
Nice going.
I think, actually, if I recall correctly, the home run prize is something that lets you evade bless damage or something like that. It has it's like the evade bless skill, basically, so. Yeah, if they're getting some hail, yeah, somebody's not going to have a good time with their cars there. Yeah, hopefully it's not a supercell. Those are pretty bad, so. Again, let us know if anything, you know, how everything's going. Hopefully, again, nothing bad happens. But what's the Slugger prize? A Retribution Mirror. I wonder what that does. Let's find out. But tonight we have to tell Hifumi the good news. I'm not planning on actually getting an affinity reading for her, because I have enough days planned out where I can just hang out with her from now until the end of the game, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Whoa! That's... wow. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. Holy crap. Hopefully the car's okay. Jesus. Yeah, I saw a Mishima. Holy jeez. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Yeah, seemed that way. But where did he go? That's the real question.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Yeah, I would do the same thing, Carbon. Holy crap, man. That would be some kind of spook there. Anyway, Hifumi wants to talk. Well, yeah, I'd be confused too. I'd be confused too. Is that a 1 or a 3 in my notes? That's a 3. Okay. Well, we've got a Nanta, so this should work out for us. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's head over immediately because this will allow us to bypass the fee to go to Kanda, so let's do that.
Actually...
Yeah, me too, Deadbun, definitely. Some crazy odds to Baltus, definitely crazy. Yes, that is true. It's probably got a good ground because of the, you know, the rubber on the road, and yeah, as long as you're not, like, even if you're in the car when you get struck by lightning, from my understanding, as long as you're not touching anything metallic in the car, you're fine. I'm not 100% sure that's how it works, but I'm fairly certain, so. Yeah, like you said there, Deadbun. Yeah, I'm sure the car's fine. There might be, like, maybe a singe in the paint or something at the most, but still, that's scary, man. Hear that outside your house. Like, holy crap. Anyway. And what'd she say, Hifumi? Oh, jeez, yeah. She's been rigging things from the start. Well, I guess then it all makes sense now, doesn't it? Well, no, come on, Hifumi. I wouldn't say that. That's a good question. I mean, that's a possibility. What, do you think the Phantom Thieves changed her heart? I mean, maybe. You never know who's... I mean, they could have, you know, come into the church at some point. But, you know, the point of the whole thing is that I'm glad that your mother's heart is changed now, because that means that she won't be fixing things for you anymore. She'll be letting you live your own life, basically. Let's look at the positive side to this. Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean lose? Lose what? Oh, so you're still gonna do the exhibition match, you're just gonna do it fair and square. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't you think, yeah, I was gonna say, don't you think people will mock you for it? I mean, well, I guess it's fine though. Being able to stand up for yourself afterwards will still be, you know, it'll still be good for you. Well, you've kicked my ass around the shogi board like 7,000 times, so yeah, I'll watch. Okay, sounds good. And so, for talking it over with Hifumi about her mother's confession and reassuring her that everything will be alright when she goes to her exhibition match, we get rank 8 of the Star Confidant.
Alright.
I didn't mention it for rank 8 of the Fortune Confidant, but we did get that as well yesterday, so good. Very good. Well, I would expect that you'd be scared. I mean, yeah, this is your first real challenge as a shogi player, so guess Lord knows I haven't put up a good fight this whole time. Yes, that seems reasonable, Hifumi.
I look forward to it.
Okay, yeah. Let's see the new move. I'll try, but as we've seen before, that usually doesn't work out for me. Oh, same old Hifumi. Same old Hifumi. Glad she's back to her old self, though. Let me get another knowledge point for that, but again, we don't really need that, so... Actually, come to think of it, we may be almost on even playing fields now, considering the fact that I haven't... I've learned some shogi as we've gone, and, you know, she's kind of almost stayed level because her matches have been fixed, so we might almost be on level in terms of shogi playing by the end of her confidant there, so that'll be interesting. She's a good confidant, Dudbun. I really like her character development through the whole thing myself, so... Okay, and we have one final chapter of The Great Thief to read, and that's probably going to be the last book that we read for the entire playthrough there. We're coming pretty close to the end here, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll get there soon. Right.
Oh.
Yep, hold on. Got to remember to bring that back to the library, though. Something like that. Not that I need the knowledge, but hey, I'll take it anyway. Already maxed out on that, but knowing about our persona that we awakened to originally is probably good knowledge to have. Just for our own sake, you know? Even if it doesn't help with our social stats, it'll help with our own sake, so... You think you'd go with Hifumi there, Dudbun? Well, like I said, she's good. I like her a lot, so... Oh, trigonometry, my one weakness. This is stream number 41, Tibaltus. It's a long game. My first playthrough of the game was 120 hours, and we're nearing that right now on this, so we're probably going to end up... I'm going to say we're going to break 50. We'll probably get to 50 or 51 streams on this before we're done with it. It's quite a long game. It was a big commitment, but we're getting close. Yeah, it's quite a bit, so... Just for you, Carbon, just for you. Well, it's a lot more than a graph, Miss Usami. I mean, I guess, but that's not usually how it's used, right? Usually it's used for way more complex things. Now, I actually did halfway okay at trigonometry in high school. It's just been since then, since I've done anything with it, and I could probably look at it and be like, what? And like my eyeballs will go like 6 different ways cross-eyed, and there'll be drool dripping out of my mouth trying to figure things out. My brain will basically turn to mush. You're looking forward to what the next stream will be? Yeah. The next stream is actually known currently, because it's on the stream suggestions there. So after this, I'm going to actually do 2 suggestions because one of them was suggested by like 5 people already. So that's going to be almost like our first shortlist game, and that'll be Metal Gear Rising. After that, we'll be playing Garrick's suggestion, which was Gothic. It's an older RPG, action RPG for the PC. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to fix that though, because I don't exactly have a desk to sit at to do that, and it's keyboard and mouse, so I may be a little awkward in that one for a little while, but we'll go from there. So it'll be new school and then old school after that. So got about 130 hours. That's about right, Conker. That's about how long it took me for my first playthrough of Persona 4 Golden, so that sounds about right. Gotcha, Carbon. Gotcha. And how'd you do on those? Let's check these graphs out.
Give me an answer.
A cochloid? Well, probably either A or B, but I think B is more of like a clam, isn't it? So it's probably A, right? No, it's B. Okay, I think more of like a clam or an oyster when I look at B, but I guess that could be what a snail shell looks like from underneath, you know what I mean? So actually it's based on a snail, not a snail shell, so I'm thinking more of the helix fossil, I think, for A, but it's B.
This is it.
Precisely.
Yeah, me too, Dudbun. I haven't played it since probably 2014, so I'll be probably pretty rusty at it to start with, so. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm kind of getting. I've only seen some very limited stuff for it, Tibaltus, so I don't know what to exactly expect, but I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. It'll be kind of like a more linear Morrowind is what I'm kind of thinking it'll be, so. Well, that's good, Carb. I mean, not the fact that you failed the writing part's not good, but I'm glad that you aced the algebra and the trigonometry part. That's really good. Math is usually like, I'm usually okay at math though in most of my cases, but some math it just is kind of challenging for me. Like I remember when I was an engineering major when I first went to college, and we had to do calculus 3, which is working almost entirely with imaginary numbers. Holy cow, man! I couldn't handle that, man. I barely passed that class. Like it was bad. Oh, okay, gotcha. Just superstition, huh? You'd think Tibaltus, but I mean, you know, it just... I think it's almost like two separate types of math, honestly, between algebra and trig. It feels that way to me, anyway, so... Oh, you expected to fail writing and trig? Well, but, I mean, at least you passed it, you know what I mean? At least you did well on it, so...
Nice going.
That's what I'm thinking, Dudbun. I'm thinking maybe I'll do, like... because, like, right now, once I start implementing the shortlist, I'm gonna do, like, my choice, shortlist choice, and then long list choice. But I'm thinking in between shortlist choice and long list choice, I might do like a short game or like an impressions type of a dealie. Like I might save that for like games that I can complete in, what I was thinking was like maybe games that I can complete in less than 5 streams. So like, let's say in between a short and a long game, I wanted to finish like play Mega Man X. That's like 1 stream I could finish that game in. So I would play that in between and then go from there. So then it would leave me some room if I wanted to do first impressions on like newer games, or if I wanted to do like shorter games. So that, I'm thinking I might do that actually. I've been thinking about that for a little while. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet, but it's in the pipeline. It's in my thought process, so. Then Intro to Calculus. Yeah, I think I did pretty good in Intro to Calculus. We, when we did it in high school, I did it as an AP course, an advanced placement course, and we did Calc 1 and Calc 2, but it was kind of like the high school version of Calc 1 and Calc 2 in the same year, so it was like 2 separate semesters. I didn't think I did well on the exam at all, but I'm pretty sure nobody in the country did well on the exam because I got a 5 on it, which is the highest grade you can get on an AP exam. So I guess I did okay. We studied basically all day the day before. Like everyone in the class all got together. We all studied for like from when we got out of school until like 9 o'clock at night. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I think it's best to plan it out ahead. So yeah, APs. That's the bane of my existence almost when I was in school, when I was in high school. It was a lot of work, but I got through it, so. Yeah, some people don't really like math, so, but if you practice with it, you'll probably be okay. In some cases, Morgana, I'd have to agree with you. Well, that's a good dream, Dudbun. I would say definitely go for it. Yeah, I mean, writer's block is tough. I totally get that because I've really, I've struggled with that myself in the past. So I definitely feel you there. But yeah, it's just something you just gotta work at. You know what I mean? Like, make yourself a schedule. Write a certain number of words each day, and just write, man. Don't even like think about it. Just take like half an hour, 45 minutes per day, and just write. Like, actually, don't even do a time limit. I'm gonna write 250 words today, and just write. It doesn't matter what it is. You can always revise later. So that would be my advice there. So you took a lot of AP math classes, then math-oriented classes, then, Carbon. Well, that's okay though. I mean, it might have helped you with the, you know, how that might have been how you ended up acing the math portions. So. Did AP Calc in your senior year? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done any calculus as well, Conquer, so I'm definitely kind of about it, so. That would be really cool, Dudbun. I would be really interested in doing that. If you ever do manage to, you know, like once you manage to get into that field and you help with publishing a game, hit me up because I will totally play that, like, ASAP, so. think I remember that movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I think I remember seeing that movie. Maybe it was in the theaters, but I'm not 100% sure. What was the name of that movie, Tabaltus? I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll remember what it is. Anyway, we can hang out with Shinya today, so we can get him to rank 9, so that'll be good. I'm gonna get an affinity reading with him. I'm pretty sure you don't need it, but I'm gonna do it anyway just to be 100% sure. It's called Barton Fink. Yeah, it rings a bell, but I'm pretty sure, like I'm 99.9% sure I haven't seen it. It might be on Netflix. I can always look it up. Yeah, it's been a while for a few of us there, I think. So that's if you were to ask me to do some calculus right now, I'd be pretty rusty at it. All right. Well, anyway, before we go see Shinya, let's go and sell some stuff with EY, and then we'll hit up his invite so we don't have to pay the fee. Oh, actually, we need to go to the library first. We need to return the Great Thief. Holy crap! Almost forgot. Gotta return that. I mean, after this, it's gonna be story bits, so we're gonna have a little time before we'll be able to come back to the library, and they might get on my ass about it, so. Gotta just nail one down, Dudbun. You just gotta say, you know what, today I'm just gonna write about this one. And it doesn't matter if it comes out and doesn't feel right, nothing like that. Just take those thoughts and those feelings of, oh, this doesn't sound right, this doesn't feel right. Put them out of your mind when you're writing those 250, 500 words, whatever you set as a goal for yourself every single day, put those out of your mind. You can always come back to them and revise them later, and then you can make them better, or you can scrap it if you don't like it. But the point is to get yourself doing it, you know what I mean? Like, that's the most important thing, is getting yourself doing it, because that's how you get over writer's block, is that you just start writing, basically. And the more that you write, every single day, the more that your mind will get used to it, and then your mind will start kind of being like, okay, well, you know, I have to write today, so it'll kind of start to structure your thoughts a little bit, and that will help you to kind of move out of that sense of writer's block that you're feeling, so. Yes, and Tabaltus is correct. Don't scrap it at all. You can always return to it later. Just rest on the subject for a little bit and then come back to it. So never ever scrap anything. Even if it's terrible, don't worry about it. It's still something you can practice on and you can make yourself better at it. So. Yeah, that's I can definitely feel for that Conquer. So when I was basically I went to school for a couple years as an engineering major, and then I swapped over to a psychology major, but I had to stop going to school for a little while, for like 3-4 years. I just started going back in September of last year to college myself, because I had to stop. I didn't have enough money to finish paying for college, and they weren't really giving me any financial aid that would help me in that regard. So I had to stop early, basically, before I finished my degree. So now I'm just trying to finish it up myself, so I'm totally with you on the rusty part. I was so rusty my first semester. Holy crap, man. It was bad. My first few grades were awful. Let me shop with you, EY. Yeah, don't reach out to Michael Bay for that, so. Yeah, no problem, Dudbun. Like I said, let me know how it goes, because I would be interested in reading some of the stuff that you come up with, as long as you're okay with that. And it would definitely be really cool to play a game that you've worked on the stream. So. Okay, what else do we have to sell? We could sell our scent. I mean, it only sells for 800. I guess we could keep it, honestly. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We could sell the Golden Beam. It's worth 5,000, so that's pretty good. It is a little bit better in terms of attack power than the one that he has right now, the Mobius 2, but it's got less accuracy, and it's a laser pistol, so why would it be inaccurate? It's literally firing a laser. They go straight, and that's it, until they bounce off of something. So, like, come on. That's how I feel about it, anyway. We can't get rid of the Skilly Vest, though, this Morose Collar, the CD Gear, Smoke Stained Armor. We don't need the second Black Robe, but I'll hold on to it anyway, just in case. We can get rid of this Despair Charm. I won't need that. The Retribution Mirror it's basically like the high counter skill, and it does not stack with other counter skills. Neither does. So, like, let's say you had Counter Strike and High Counter on the same persona. They don't stack. So having this would just be a replacement for High Counter, so it's not really worthwhile. That's fine. That Taish Charm, though, 20,000 yen for it, so that's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of the Fortress Belt and the Feng Shui Charm as well, because we don't need those. But I'm going to keep the Taish Charm in case I need Morgana to knock something down, so that'll be good. We can get rid of that Heaven Ring, though. Don't need that either. I can sell the life stones. We don't need those. I'm gonna keep the beads and the bead chains though, because those will be useful. The somos will also be useful later on. What else can I sell? Anything? Actually, we're pretty good, I think, in terms of the items. So that's good.
Come again.
Oh, that's okay, Dudbun. That's fine. I totally get it. I totally understand that. A lot of my work that I've done some small writing projects myself, but I don't think I've never really revealed them to people myself. So I totally get the feeling. So don't worry about it. But definitely, like I said, when you work on a game in terms of writing, like story writing and everything like that, let me know, because I totally will buy that game and I will totally play it. So. Oh, okay, well that's good, Conquer. That's not too bad then. I mean, that's a little bit less work to do, you know what I mean, so... Oh, actually, we need to go here. Okay, so Shinya's on hold. We've got Set already in our party, so let's check it out and we'll head over and see him. Okay, so let's head over to the arcade and we'll hit him up for rank 9. Oh, actually, I need to reload the save. Whoops, because I didn't get the tomatoes from Haru. And I didn't get an affinity reading with Shinya either. What the hell am I doing? Oh boy. Well, let's go through his rank anyway and see if he's fine to rank up to rank 10 without the affinity reading. That'll be good knowledge. So. Oh, did she? Well, that's good. Ooh, she made hamburger steak. That sounds pretty good. I'm trying to think what the type of sometimes we have it's called cube steak when we make it here, but basically we'll like, you know, put it in gravy and put like mushrooms and onions on it. It's really good, so. Well, what did you say after that, Shinya? Give me the deets, man. I'm glad she had the change of heart regardless. Let's say that first. Well, I did what I could for you. That's all it is, little boy. Little buddy. It's just being happy. Well, true. You learn a lot from failure, Shinya. That's a lesson that you kind of have to learn as you grow up, so. No, I don't think it's weird. Yeah, it just means that you've matured a little bit. It means that you understand things on a deeper level now than you did before. Before, you didn't understand winning and losing. You only understood what they meant on the surface. Now you know what they mean in your heart. Oh boy, Conquer. Good luck with those. Hopefully those will be alright for you. Did he just have stars? I'm pretty sure I just saw stars going there. Well, we'll see in a minute. Well, I think that's a good goal there, Shinya, so. Well, that's probably about the same then, Dudbun, as how we would have there. I think it depends kind of on the school, but we usually, at least where I was, it was more equated to numerical values, but a B would be somewhere in like the mid-80s in schools for us, for like the numerical grades, and then the C would be like low 80s, high 70s, but both would be passing, so. Yeah, we have A, B, C. We have D as well where I'm at, and then we have F, so. And then there's GPAs in college, which just makes it even more complicated. Well, I didn't confront her. I just told her that I wasn't going to be scared of her. That was all. And so for talking it over with Shinya about his mom's change of heart and how winning and losing doesn't have to be exactly what they mean all the time, we get rank 9 of the Tower Confidant.
All right.
Cool.
Hey.
I don't think he'd be comfortable with that, Trookers. Oh yeah, I remember Takekuma. What about him? Oh, he uses illegal armor, huh? Oh boy. Yeah, he's surface level winning, Shinya, so it sounds like we need to teach him a lesson.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I don't need the affinity reading with him, okay. Well, good. That just means you're going to win at things fair and square. Wonder what he was gonna say there. Anyway, we get 3 more kindness here, but we don't really need that, so... Oh, okay, Dudbun. Oh, boy.
Right.
Yeah, I get that totally. My, I don't like to talk about, you know, people negatively in terms of, like, talk about them behind their backs there, but my, my engineering physics professor, he was more of a doctor in his field. Like, he was more of an expert in his field than he was a teacher, and he had a really thick accent. Like, it sounded like he had just moved from where he was originally from. I believe he was originally from Pakistan, and it sounded like he had basically moved here from there in like the last 3 or 4 years to teach, which is fine. That's an admirable goal. It's just it was so difficult to understand what he was saying in a room where there was potentially 400 students in the same room. It's like, how am I even gonna get any of this stuff? So I ended up having to take tutoring for that. It was Yeah, usually in the case of a lot of stuff for my classes, an F score meant that you had like a below a 65. That's how it was in our school district anyway. So it's anything above that is still considered passing. But in college, over here in the American college school system, you need a C in order for those credits to transfer anywhere. So if you're planning on transferring to a different school, you better get a C. If you get a D, doesn't really work out. But yeah, that's pretty much right there, Carbon, in terms of how everything is, so. Yep, so we'll need to make sure we prepare tonight, but we need to reload the save again, so let's go do that. I gotta go sell stuff again, don't I? Because I saved in the classroom, right? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta go return the book to the library. Then we gotta go sell stuff with EY. Then we gotta go, we don't need an affinity reading, we found that part out. But we do need to go up to the roof so we can talk to Haru about that. So let's just go to the roof first. We'll get the tomatoes from up there. Then we'll go to the library, return the book, we'll go to EY, we'll do that, we'll check out Shinya's little message, and we'll go from there. Ooh, look at all the tomatoes, man. Let's see what you got. Yeah, let's check out the vegetables. Okay, let's harvest them up. I'm not going to plant any more plants until the vegetables until the end of the operation, though. I'll wait until that's all said and done with. So we got a couple of sun tomatoes out of that, so that's good. All right, Haru, take it easy. I'll be we'll see you tomorrow when we have our team meeting. Yeah, Persona the Time Travel Edition. This has happened a couple of times. Hopefully we don't mess up the timeline by doing this. Otherwise, I'll have to deal with future Trunks being on my case. That would not be good. So now let's go over to Shibuya, we'll go to the airsoft shop, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I think it just kind of depends on where you are, so. That's a lot of quarterly exams, Carbon, holy crap. That would be, I mean, Persona's already pretty much insanity, Conquer, so that would be just insanity, like, squared, basically. It would be absolute insanity. So. Okay. But I mean, it's happened before in other games where you've been like, well, you know, they're never gonna bring that in. It happened in Tales of Exilia, so I guess it could happen here too. So
that's fine.
You can sell that ghillie vest, nose collars, eating gear. Not gonna wash that. Not gonna wash that either. And then spare charm, retribution mirror, fortress belts, feng shui charm. Heaven Ring, and Life Stones.
I guess that's fine.
I think that's it, right? Yeah, good for that. So don't need an affinity reading. We got the tomatoes. We can go see Shinya now. Okay, cool. Yeah, most games don't really do time travel well, I think. There's only a select few games where I think they've done time travel in a good way. Actually, I can count them on one hand, to be honest with you. Out of the games that I've played that have time travel in them, the ones that I can think of offhand that have done it well, in my opinion, are Chrono Trigger and Tales of Exilia 2. That's it. I'd have to think there might be other ones, but I'm not 100% sure about those. I'll have to give that some more thought. But anyway, now let's go hang out with Shinya now. So we got tomatoes. Don't need the affinity reading. Hopefully Mishima's available tonight, and then we'll go from there. Never played Chrono Trigger. I played it for the stream, Dudbun. So if you wanted to watch it, it's actually on YouTube on the archive. So if you If you don't plan on playing it, then I would recommend going and checking that out. It's about 10. Well, I mean, of course, you've got to keep up with the stuff here in Persona 5, so that's might be tough to fit that into the schedule. I completely understand, but it's like a 10 or 11 stream, 10 or 11 part stream through. So look into the archives. Yeah, it's a good game. It's definitely a very good game, Dudbun, and I would recommend playing it if you were able to play it. I would say maybe the DS version might be a little easier to find if you want to get a physical copy. I mean, if you're going to play it on an emulator, then play whichever one you'd like. But I played the DS version for the stream, so. Monkey and Ape Escape. I've heard of that one too, but I've never played it myself, so I'm not sure if that one. It might count, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never played it, so can't really say one way or the other. Okay, there's the stars. Rank 9.
All right.
One more rank, Shinya, and then you're all set and done. And win at all costs. We don't need to say that one because we already have the stars, but we're done with that, so it's already good to go. Let me cross off today's dates on my notes.
All right.
There we go. I can actually cross all the way off. There we go. Because in a moment, we're going to find out if Mishima's available or not. No, that's fine, Dubun. I totally get that. That's not really a big deal. I understand the sentiment completely. So then probably yeah, the DS version might be easier to get your hands on. You could always play the Steam version, but I've heard lots of bad things about the Steam version of it. So like it's basically like a straight port of the mobile version, and it's not. I've heard it's not really that great. But if you have no other way of really playing it other than getting your hands on a DS copy, which might be hundreds of dollars, then it might be an option for you. Or you could play it on your mobile phone too. It's probably like 15 bucks. So right, we'll have to make sure we're prepared. Okay, so Chihaya has an update about the ADP, but we'll hang out with her in a little while. Let's take care of the operation first. But we do need to get Mishima up to rank 8, and he has another report to make, so we will go and hang out with him. So. Oh, and there's one other thing that I need to do tonight while we're going to hang out with him. I actually need to... I mentioned it before, but I didn't actually go do it. We need to take Tsukiyomi over to the Velvet Room so that we can turn him into a card. So we'll go do that in a minute here. Let's see, if I go see Mishima, I don't need to do anything there. If we go straight there, then we won't have to pay the fee. So you know what we'll do is we'll go to the Velvet Room over by EY's place, and then we'll go with his little thing, and we won't have to pay the fee. I'm saying it like we need to hold on to our money when 240 yen is not going to break us in any particular way. So, but I suppose might as well use that little trick since Conker let me know that that was a thing I could do. Might as well use it to its fullest, since I didn't use it in the early parts of the game.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
But there's actually a couple of cards that I'd like to make that are available to us right now. So I got to use today to do one of them, and then we'll use either tomorrow or the next day, depending on when we can go into the Velvet Room again to make the other one. Anything new for this guy to say? Well, that's not good. Hopefully they get all their crap sorted politically pretty soon. Though at the rate everything's going with the Phantom Thieves, people may not even care about that stuff, so the politicians might have a run for their money this year. Depends on how well we do in a few days here. But as we've seen previously, we're going to get caught, so I mean...
Justine, you handle
I don't think that's a spoiler at this point.
The
Okay.
inmate needs some modification.
Well, let's
huh?
itemize a persona. Oh, maybe it's not Tsukiyomi. Why did I think it was? Hold on a moment. Well, what was in my notes? Because he makes a Black Moon as his
It
thing, which
appears
is
it will become something
okay. It increases
protective.
critical hit rate, but that's not enough for me to have turned him into a skill card. What do my notes say in here? My notes say... Ah, that's why. Okay. My notes say that Tsukiyomi can be turned into a skill card for the skill Arms Master, which he can't. you actually can't make Arms Master for Tsukiyomi there because obviously he turns into Black Moon. Now that does give us the point though that Tsukiyomi Picaro does turn into a skill card, so that skill card will be useful to us. I would like to get Arms Master on somebody though. I just wonder how I can get it there. I'll have to look up who I can get Arms Master with later. But I guess we don't actually need Tsukiyomi for right now then, do we? Well, we can make the card that I was gonna make anyway then, so. Okay. Let me leave this here. Maybe Tsukiyomi learns Arms Master by level up, and that's why I was like, oh, well, I can use him to put something on somebody. So maybe we'll use him as a fusion material, like we'll level him up or something, and then we'll use him as a fusion material for something.
You change your mind?
I'll have to look that up after the stream. So, but we can still itemize something today, but I'm gonna fix Tsukiyomi's skills so that we can register him that way. But we can itemize something else while we're here, and then go from there. Let me fix your skills there. He probably does, though, learn Arms Master by level up, and that's probably what I was thinking of. Oh, actually, Myriad Slashes goes up here. His exclusive skill, Abyssal Wings, is pretty good, too. It's like a better Ma-Aigeyan, but, eh. Yes, Caillou can be turned into Arms Master, but we won't be able to get access to Caillou until I think the last day of the game, and I already have something that I'd like to turn into a skill card on that day, so it won't really work out for us that way. So maybe, like I said, I'm pretty sure Tsukiyomi, regular Tsukiyomi, gets Arms Master by level up. It might be one of the skills that he gets as his next skills. And then I could have Curse Amp as well, so I could place that on my ultimate Curse Elemental persona later without having to use Thanatos at all. So maybe we'll just level him up. Maybe we'll just do it that way. But we can fuse something else. Let's see if we can level up Tsukiyomi.
You certainly see.
Excuse me. Holy crap.
Justine,
Let's see if we can level up Tsukiyomi with the Stone of Scone there.
time for some real power requires sacrifice. What are you waiting for?
Yep, that will level him up. That'll get him 1 level. Won't quite get him to Curse Amp. Although I think the skill that we want for him is at like level 55 in terms of Arms Master, so that might be a little bit of a slow go there. Well, I can do this now. We'll just level him up a little bit until we get to Arms Master. Or you know what? I'll save that actually. I'll wait to do that until because we're going to be calling the stream quits pretty soon. So like once we get to the point where we've sent the calling card, we'll be calling it a day. So I'll do it like next time or off screen in between. But while we're here, we can still itemize something else that I'd like to itemize. We can actually itemize Barong into the Invigorate 2 skill card there.
A skill card, huh?
Now, we have the Invigorate 3 skill card already, so it might be like, well, you know, why do you want the Invigorate 2 skill card? The thing is that Invigorate 3 doesn't stack with SP Adhesive 3, but Invigorate 2 does. So, you can get Invigorate 2 on a couple of other personas, and then you can stack it with the SP Adhesives that you get to get 12 SP back per turn. It's really nice, and I'm definitely going to take advantage of it. The only thing is that I would have to make multiple Invigorate 2 skill cards, and there isn't that much time left in the game, so it might be hard for Yusuke to do that. So, yes, you are correct. Ungyoki will get it, and Raphael will get it, so, and Tsukiyomi will get it later. So we can always have them fuse out into the things that I want to get Arms Master on. There's only one persona that I want to get Arms Master on, that I'm not going to get it on already, so. But I'll figure it out later. Maybe we'll just use Tsukiyomi for strengthening material then. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, you can also do Invigorate 3 with SP Adhesive 2. That is true. So if you wanted to save a little bit of money, you could buy SP Adhesive 2s, and then you could use Invigorate 3 for that. I already bought SP Adhesive 3, so I'm just going to stick with this method here. But the thing is that we won't have a lot of time to have Yusuke duplicate the cards. So how are we going to get it on our personas when we'll potentially have like 3 or 4 different casters? You will see. You will see. Don't worry about that. I will take care of that, but we need to get one other skill card first before we can do that. And we aren't the right level to get that skill card just yet, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Don't worry, Barong. I'll be summoning you back in just a moment. Ceremonial Shibe is not being ignored. So, okay, well, we got the Invigorate 2 skill card. Let's go buy Barong back, because I'll need him. Actually, I might not need him for the boss fight, but I'm going to buy him back anyway, because how can you ignore that face? Look at him.
A fee is required. This is your power.
Okay. But let's grab Barong there. And now, I believe we are all set and ready to go.
Done already?
Yep, done here.
No slacking off.
We'll put Barang up near the top of our list there, so we have Sarasvati. So. Yes, and that is the skill that I would like to get there, Conquer, the one that is the opposite to Arms Master. I don't think I've said what it is just yet, but we'll get it soon. Don't worry, we'll get it soon, so then you'll know exactly what it is. Also, while we're doing this, since we're getting everybody ready for, well, you know what? There will be time to equip everybody with their gear and everything beforehand. So maybe I'll just wait to do that until we maybe I'll just wait to equip everybody until we're actually done sending the calling card, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, let's go hang out with Mishima, get rank 8. Oh, I'm not that busy, Mishima. It's just fine. I got a kill time anyway, so. Legs Master, yes, exactly, Drukers. That is exactly what it is. Oh, do you?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Whoop. Somebody's phone's going off. Oh. Okay, that's kind of weird. What do you think he's just gonna call you a 0 again? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'll come with you. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, what the hell? Getting your ass beat by a bunch of thugs. What the hell, man? What, does he pay you guys a service fee or something? I mean, I probably could spot him, but I'm not gonna do that. He called you a friend? Well, that's better than what he was calling you before. Oh my god, that's not good. That's not cool, guys. Oh, good lord. Mishima, we need to do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. Those guys look strong, but... Yeah, I'm not leaving, man. I'm right here with you. We gotta do this together. Okay, and what's your plan? If anything happens to me, tell my mother I loved her! Oh, Jesus, he bit his tongue. Come on, Mishima, that's not a good start. Pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, good gambit, Mishima. Oh boy. He's got your numbers. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Well, we tried. Yeah, come on, Mishima, don't just take that. You got this, man. Yeah. If only it worked in the real world. Then I could help him out with this. Because you will get arrested. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. You just beat the crap out of the guy, and we walked over here with you standing over him. Not a good look for you guys. Well, he didn't, but you just admitted it, so. Why would I delete them now? Then you'll just beat all of us up. Not worth your time. Holy crap, Mishima, that was awesome! Well, yeah, true, we probably are fit from running around in Mementos and everything, so. Just not as... Those guys looked like they were a little beefier than us, you know what I mean, so. No, Mishima, that was really good. Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Okay, you don't need to admit that part, dude. TMI, way TMI. Okay, well that's, I mean, you didn't know, but that's still good that you were able to do that. So, Exactly. It does give you that good feeling in your stomach, doesn't it? After you get over all the almost having a heart attack, the spasms and the shortness of breath and all that. Right. Man, good for him, man. I didn't like his confidant going up through a lot of the stuff, especially when we were all chasing the fame there and we all got punished for it, but he's doing well now that we've gotten to rank 8 of the Moon Confidant there.
All right.
Good for Mishima. That's a lot better. A lot better than some of the previous ones, anyway. Yeah, do we need to take you to the hospital, man? I know a good doctor. No, but I wanted to.
Sorry.
Sometimes you just gotta step up, man. We could always walk you over on our shoulders.
Oh.
Okay, his loss.
See you later.
Later, Mishima. Yes, definitely. That was a lot better than some of his previous ranks there. Like, way better use of his character. I think it's good though. I think because it kind of shows you him at his lowest in some of the earlier confidant ranks, and then now this is kind of his best moment. So, well, hopefully not. This whole place would be flooded with water if we were. I mean, if you got your schedule used to that, Mr. Ushimaru, then of course you'd be able to wake up at sunrise. Awake enough. What's up?
Why don't you try?
Well, it rises in the east, but... So you'd think it would be the Cape, but... You might be able to see it better from the summit of Mount Fuji because you're higher up. But at the same time, they're probably all in the same time zone, so it might all be the same. Nope, it is the summit of Mount Fuji, yeah, because you're higher up.
This is it.
I was right, I didn't have to second guess myself.
Exactly.
It's usually how I get things wrong. Yeah, me too, Deadbun. I think it would have been interesting to have him kind of have his own little like bonus mini dungeon or something. Maybe like a separate part of Mementos just dedicated to him. Like it could have shown sort of the process of a place becoming a palace and us just like nipping it in the bud before it even becomes that. But yeah, hindsight's 20/20 about these sorts of things, you know. So yes, normally you'd think it would be Cape Nosapu because it's the easternmost location, but yes, the higher up you are, the more farther down the curve of the Earth you can see, and at the top of Mount Fuji, that's pretty damn high up, so yes, it rises the earliest at the top there.
Nice going.
All right.
That takes care of that. Oh, jeez. We'll show him. Yeah. We'll show him the truth. Well, maybe not him, but, you know, the people whose hearts were changing. Oh, texting in class. Well, of course, I mean, everything's on fire right now, Ryuichi. Yep. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end here, so... End of the line, anyway. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a quick meeting after school about this whole thing, and then we'll prepare ourselves for the inevitable.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Well, good, but I mean, we don't want to stay up too late. We have to get a lot of sleep, so we're ready for the operation tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not at that point where was with the pagers thing, Tibaltus, but I never personally got to experience texting in class myself. I mean, smartphones were just starting to become a thing when I was in school, so a lot of the kids had like those crappier old phones, and they didn't really text too much in class. I mean, it probably happened, but not nearly as much as I'm sure it happens with smartphones, so... That's fine. Yeah, back in my day, we had to Walk uphill in the snow 15 miles to get to school. Yeah, that's it, Dudbun, yeah.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Damn, Ryuji, that's cold. Yeah, how wooed! I almost want to say, I'm going to tell boss you said that. I'm going to say it.
Everyone here is a witness.
Damn, dude.
I was just joking.
And so was I.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Right, back on subject.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I mean, it's possible, but...
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
Okay, that seems like the easiest in that we have, then.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
True. Very true.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail.
Okay, well, that's actually easier.
That would be the least risky method.
Also
no
true.
What
okay.
She asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
Cool.
But Makoto,
okay.
That's...
What? Dangerous? Well, I mean, yeah,
You're
but...
our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Yeah, I think she can handle it.
Is that really the only way?
Well, let's check in with Makoto. What does she think?
I'll be okay.
All right,
I've already
well...
traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
So have we all.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this.
Yeah,
I will need
good
to
luck,
step
Makoto.
up my game as well to make up for it.
We all will.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does
Okay.
6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Fine with me.
Yep, got it.
Same as always.
Yep. Business as
Program
usual,
ready for
people.
tomorrow. Dismissed.
Dismissed! Okay, so we have to, you know, we would ideally have to get some sleep early, but, yeah, so we've got some time. But first, we have to deal with more haziness in our memories, which is not good. Yep, we'll have her take the calling card over to Sai, and then she'll meet up with us at the courthouse, and we'll be good to go. I'm sure she'll be able to handle it. Man, those drugs, man, they must be resurging pretty badly for us there.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
We're gonna take your heart without fail, since we apparently missed that part. So much for Yusuke's magnum opus.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart?
Man, rip that up like nothing.
What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And
Oh boy.
When you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground.
So that explains where we were and why it was so dank and kind of eerie almost in the place that we were being interrogated in the present
My
day.
time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
I don't know about that, Sai. I don't think we've given away too much in our interrogation.
Let's do this fair and square.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing it fair and square, and you know it, Sai.
I should probably be getting back.
Back to the
It's late,
office?
But I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
Okay.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over.
That's what you
Once
think.
that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
That does sound nice, though.
Sis.
I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Did she just pat her on the head like a dog? What the hell?
Do you
What
need
a
to make
strange
call?
girl.
I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late.
Yes, yes. Seemed to work pretty well in terms of getting her heart to be, and her desires to be more agitated. So probably the treasure will appear,
There's something I need to inform you of.
We gotta be quick.
I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
Uh-oh.
No, of course not. Yes, I understand.
Oh, do some people like head pats? I've never really understood the concept myself, honestly. I feel like a shoulder pat would be more of a comfort to someone, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, somebody transferred her out of the investigation, apparently.
Further instructions. Please excuse me.
Man, that's gonna make her even angrier. What the hell? Well, if what we heard from the SIU director from before is actually happening, probably this is his way of getting her taken down. Because he was talking about how eventually she's going to become a victim, and basically we would cancel each other out. So the Phantom Thieves would, you know, take her heart, and then probably the true culprit would off her, and then the Phantom Thieves would get arrested and all this other stuff. But the point that we still don't understand is how they're going to have the SIU director have the Phantom Thieves arrested. We don't really know anything about that just yet. But I mean, if he is the person who's behind all of this, I don't know necessarily that he's the true culprit, but he could be the person who's pulling the strings for the true culprit. Then he would know things about the metaverse that other people wouldn't. So he would probably be able to figure out how he could, like, pull us out of the metaverse mid-steal or something like that, and then have us all arrested. So we'll have to figure this out. But yes, you're probably right, Dudbun. The killer will most definitely be there if they have a plan to get everybody taken out at once. So that will help us out in terms of taking care of the true culprit. Yeah, that's true, Carbon. People do have different preferences. You're right about that. So we could go to bed early, or we could go make some curry, coffee, or lockpicks. But we have the eternal lockpicks, so we don't need that anyway. Yeah, good job, Makoto. Well, it's not going to be easy on you, Akechi. You're going to be in the main party tomorrow when we're fighting Sai, so... Yeah, just to give it a once-over there, Akechi, just so that we're clear on it. Yep. Yep. Okay, I guess I'll get the last word. Yeah, let's give it our all, gang. We've got this. Cool. Yep, tomorrow's the big day, so we're gonna have to go and make sure everything goes well for us. Oh, and apparently we're getting another report from Mishima there. This one's actually tied to rank 8 of his confidant, though, so that's why we're getting it today, so. Figures, we're the ones who didn't pay back our loans in Sai's Palace, and now we get one for somebody who never pays back their loans. Great. Oh, boy. Yeah, how dangerous are we talking here? That's pretty dangerous. Well, he's not quite the man of 1,000 faces, then. So his current alias is Fumio Akitsu. Yeah, that'll work, Mishima.
Oh.
Alright, cool. But yes, so now that we got Mishima to rank 8 of his confidant, we get his final confidant request that's required for his confidant. Man of many faces and debts. Yes, Brave Sonata, roll out. I can't do the Optimus Prime voice to save my life, sorry. Well, anyway, let me save real quick before we head into the palace. There. Let me see if we can go. I'm pretty sure we can go downstairs and make some curry tonight, so let me just double check. Well, we've got our other clothes on, but... What's up, boss? Yeah, we had an important talk there, so... No, I know. We won't do anything super rash. That's a lie. Let's see if there's anything to be made here. Okay, let's check the fridge. Anything in here?
Hey.
Yes, he did. So yes, you can make curry. It will cause time to pass, but you can make a curry that restores SP to everyone instead of just one person. So it can be pretty helpful. And there's some ingredients in here, so that's good. Yeah, let's make some curry.
Yeah.
Basically, it functions almost the same as the sun tomatoes there, so it'll be good. It'll be a good boon for us. Yeah, I'll be careful. I promise not to burn the place down. I hope. This is the first time I've made curry, so it might be a little, you know. Yes, lots of ingredients. I did!
Let me explain.
So even though Sojiro's not here, he can tell us about secret ingredients for curry, and one of the secret ingredients is apples. Fruit are often used as secret ingredients in curry. They add sweetness and meld to create a mild and delectable curry flavor. Grated apples are recommended because of their fiber. Stewing the apple will add sweetness and balance probably to the spice, is what it's supposed to say, in the curry. Yeah, just when you're about to head out for a big mission, burn the place down, game over. Spicy and sweet, Morgana. I hope so. Let's give it a shot. Must be pretty good then, huh?
Right.
Oh,
Pretty yummy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we get 2 LeBlanc curry for that. Good. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I don't know if we'll be able to make curry again before the end of the game. We might be able to. We might have a few points of free time to make it. I might end up just making the best coffee that you can make by the end of the game. But we might have enough time to make both by the time we max out Boss's Confidant there. But I definitely am thinking about, when I do the New Game Plus stuff for this, about doing all of the let me explain things with Sojiro for coffee and curry. Because there's like 20 of each. It's pretty ridiculous, so how many things you can get for that. Yeah, keyword there is shouldn't conquer, but yeah, it depends.
well then.
Yeah, let's get some rest after we wash the dishes. Good question, Dudbun. That's I'm not sure. I mean, if it was me, I'd put it into like one of those Tupperware containers, but that still doesn't explain how you heat it up. I mean, I guess Anne could use like Agi to like slow cook it or something in the metaverse, but wouldn't that burn the plastic too? I don't know.
Come. Are you all prepared?
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, well, that means that it's probably, I mean, it's tough, but it means that she's probably ready. Yeah. Can't screw up now.
Now, let's settle the score.
All right, sounds good.
We can't
All
afford to
decided
lose.
and all unanimous? All for one and one for all, guys. I mean, we're not exactly musketeers, but, you know. I mean, Morgana's got Zoro, so that's got to count for something. Yep. Let's do this, everybody.
Showtime.
Yes, it is. It's showtime. Hopefully not, Dudbun. Hopefully not. That, you're right. That would burn like hell. Yeah, it's probably one of the only games to Baltus where that's actually a thing, where it's at like a plot point almost. It's a small plot point, but it's a plot point nonetheless. I like it, though. I like that Sojiro has those little lines. It adds character to the game, you know what I mean? Well, anyway, so this is it, the final heist. So let's get everybody all ready in the party and equipped. We've got everything that we need for that. So the party that I'm going to go with for this one, let's see. I definitely want Makoto and Akechi. You know what? I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Who would you like to see other than Makoto and Akechi in the boss fight against Shadow Side there? If you guys can come to a decision on that, that's cool. I'll get all the other equipment ready while you guys are doing that. But let me know who you want to see, and I will use them. But basically, I want to equip a Koh-i-Noor on both Saizo and Akechi, because both of them can do lots of good damage with their light elemental attacks that way. So we'll do this and that. We'll use some SP restoratives if we need to, so that's a thing. I think everybody else is kind of good. I'd rather Makoto stay on the SP adhesive than anything else, so we'll keep that. Anyone you should avoid? No, not really. Mostly Sai's attacks are... They're mostly either physical or almighty elemental, so there's no particular... I don't think there's any particular skills that she uses that would be anybody's weakness, so... Anyone that should be avoided? Okay. Okay, Druker says Haru. So that's 1 vote for Haru. Any other nominations? Okay, that's 2 for Morgana. And I kind of agree with you on that, Deadbun, because I feel like since it's the final heist, he kind of has a place there, so... Don't have enough intel to Baltus? That's okay. True. Very true, Deadbun. Okay, so it's 2 Morgana and 1 Haru. Would anybody like to try to break the ice? To maybe even make a tie or decide one way or the other? Carbon, any thoughts? Morgana, okay. I'm pretty sure that's everyone, right? Let's see. Deadbun, Tabalta said he doesn't know. Conquer, and Deadbun said that. Druker said Haru. Carbon said Morgana. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Unless anybody who is in the chat and isn't speaking would like to make a nomination. I'll give you 30 seconds if you would like to say it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You would say Futaba. Actually, Futaba's with us anyway, Tabaltus, so she will be with us automatically because she's our navigator, so that we won't have to worry about that. It's really good music, Deadbun. It's really good, so I definitely agree with you on that. So yep, we'll take your suggestion, Tabaltus, definitely. Okay, it's been about 30 seconds. You've got speak now or forever hold your peace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll give it about 15 seconds because the chat might be a little behind, so... No, that's fine, Tabaltus, no problem. Okay, so we'll take Morgana. Sorry, Drukers. We'll make sure Haru's a part of the party for later on, though, like when we work on... Because we'll still have some stuff to do on Mementos after this. I mean, obviously, because Mishima gave us that request there, so we'll obviously be able to go do this later, right? I don't think that's a spoiler. But anyway, there's our party. Akechi, Makoto, and Morgana. That was kind of the party I was thinking anyway, so... Yes, it's worth the purchase, Conquer. Definitely worth the purchase, so... Alright, so we are ready and prepared. We'll keep the SP adhesives on Morgana and on Makoto there because that way they can heal us as needed. Akechi and Saizo will probably be our physical, or not physical, our attackers there basically because they've got the Bless boost from Koh-i-Noor, so their light elemental attacks will do good damage. And we should be all set and ready to go. Will we be able to change Sai's heart and take the jealousy from her that is plaguing her existence? Will she be able to work out who put her on standby for the investigation? And who's the true culprit behind all of the murders and mental shutdowns that have happened? All that and more shall be revealed on the next episode of Persona 5 The Stream Edition. Sorry for leaving it right here, guys, but you know how much I love my cliffhangers. Alright, but thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Any special outfits? No, we'll stick with the original, I think. We'll go old school for this one. We'll go with some better outfits when we go into Mementos the next time. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you checking out the stream. I will see all of you on Thursday when all shall be revealed. Until then, take care and have a good night. It just makes sense, Carbon. It just makes sense.